Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
You need cool air.
Yeah. So I bought one. I got lucky because the entire family was gone. There was nobody to redeem it and stuff like that. Because they give you 2 years. They give you 2 years to redeem this. And
Bobby Friends said Grandma got run over by her in Texas. Chris Sable's pulled up the driveway now.
So I bought it. And so I bought it and I got lucky and nobody redeemed it after a couple years. So I made a little bit of money. Yeah.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
The salt shaker test is a psychological test where you can trick your brain into tasting salt. So here's a salt shaker. Take it. And then if you tip the salt into your mouth, you can taste it. Yeah, but really vigorously shake the salt.
Gotcha, bitch.
Can you taste it? Can you taste the salt? Oh! What? Can you taste it?
No, not yet.
More vigorous. Oh my God. Gay. Can you taste it?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you taste it?
Yeah.
Can you taste it?
Yeah, taste it.
Can you taste the salt?
I want to say the shelf on the top is like 2 to 3 feet wide, so it's at least that wide, plus a little longer, and it's almost as big as the closet I have now.
Okay.
Fucking chat is hilarious, man. Bobby France said that Lenny's data plan charges by the pixel.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to Bobby Fran, Lenny. Don't listen. I thought the video was good. I thought the video was good. Look, I think.
Can we show the video just so I don't know?
Yeah,
what camera was that?
The video in the same room.
Does that camera show the DuPont network?
But the quality of the video is what we're questioning here because it is 2022.
Look at that.
Wait, what is that thing? Stop. What was that thing?
Nobody knows. Look at that. Can you
Go back a little bit. Not that thing.
That. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
It sure is, and that's what you're watching right now. Come on, folks. Welcome to Wednesday. Get in here, midweek freaks. Jimi Hendrix. How's everybody doing today? What is good in the stream show hood? I hear my computer mocking me in the background, the OBS, kind of playing all those kind of funny bells and whistles. I don't know how many of them are going to work today, but I know that I'm about ready to have fun with you guys for the next 3 hours right here on The Vibe. This is The Vibe, folks. Hey, did you come over from the Levy-verse? Well, welcome if you did. It was lovely seeing Bob and Gina. Gina, not so lovely with Bob. The lovely part was meant for the lovely Gina Levy, of course, who joined him. And it's always nice seeing her on cam and seeing her. She was like hugging on him while he's doing the show. Shout out to the 22 people already jumping in. This is The Vibe. Come on, we're going to do it today. It is Wednesday, folks. We made it to the middle of the week. Come on, let's frame what the day is. Not only is it Whack-A-Goal Wednesday, I got the goal running in the chat. Oh, look at that coming up there. I got goals coming up. It says, I don't know if you heard it, but I did, and I appreciate it. Whoa. 420 coming out. I love the theme, and I love you guys. Let's go. This is The Vibe. Bells and Whistles Wednesday. Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. Let's get into it, guys. Like I said, it was lovely seeing Gina and them over there on the Levy-verse. Bob was killing it yesterday. He did like a members show after he did his 3 o'clock show. So I appreciate Bob, and I appreciate Psych and everybody for shouting me out and promoting me over there. But let's hang out here for The Vibe for the next 3 hours. I got some great stories today I hope that you're really going to enjoy with the not-so-serious news. Of course, that's going to be after we do the chat family check-in, because I got to know what you're up to today. But it is Wednesday. Is it going to be Weather Matters Wednesday? Is it going to be Cooking Wednesday for Perry? What's it going to be? It's a PCL Wednesday. For all my Perry Caravella of chat family in the chat. I was in the chat last night watching a premiere. Shout out to Garrett and Jim and Two Joints, and a few of us were hanging out. They did a premiere of a video last night when he put the vacuum cleaner hose in his sauna suit that he had to wear on the stream the other night. So it was like the stream, they did that last night. So that was a lot of fun seeing some friends in there. But it's even more fun seeing a lot of the same friends right here in my chat. So let's do this, man. Like I said, I got some stories. Matter of fact, we'll have somebody might be joining us after we do the news. I'll save it for that. We'll get into a little Perry talk. We're definitely going to get in some other news. I got the National Day calendar. I got internet shite. I got animals in the news. I got all kind of segments. I got fun videos. Now, the boys haven't joined me yet. The boys being Scott Fitzpatrick and Bobby Nick. You know the boys, but they'll probably be in at some point. They'll say hello, and maybe we'll fall down Scott's hole because we got some Cyrax videos. We got some Tammy videos. We got it all, but we got chat family, and that's what really makes this happen. I'm super excited to be hanging out with you today as I'm watching my screen glitch and do weird shit. All right, but we're going to keep going with the show, folks. What are you going to do? I'm going to put my glasses on. Shout out to everybody. Don't go away. Are you here just for lunch? Can you just stop in for a minute and say hello? Are you going to be hanging out the whole time? You got a ham sandwich? You got leftovers? Let me know what you're up to. This Wednesday, this is The Vibe Stream Show 283. I'm your man BF, and we're going to have a lot of fun today on Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. And it starts with the opening chat family check-in for The Vibe Stream Show 283. It's Wednesday, folks. Let me know what you're up to. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, that's what you do. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me, and positive vibes are created every day right here, Monday through Friday. And shout out to any new friends that might be joining us. I've been doing really good getting some new subscribers joining the show, so welcome to the Vibe family. This is the opening chat family check-in, so let's hit the post properly. And that's not just a radio term, that's also a horse term. So let me go to my H's, GH, and here we go. That's right, folks. We're going to rev it up. I'm going to go to the chat. We're going to go right to the top of the chat. And you guys are going to let me know what you're up to as we begin. With the opening chat family check-in for Wednesday, Stream Show 283. Starts off with Live Ween today. It's not very often in the last 2 weeks or so that my friend Pecan has got beat to be the first chat, but thank you, Live Ween. Looking forward to having you on a future episode of The Vibe, playing some music for us. He says we gonna be doing her on a Wednesday. It's Wednesday, y'all. And there's Pecan right there. He only got beat by one chat. Goonie Goo you begonias, Unga Bunga, what are you gano, and BF Chang emojis being thrown out there by Pecan. Goonie Goo to my friend Pecan. What's up? And a most appreciated $2 colorful super chat that says, oh shit, we're doing it. It's hump day to Cal. That's right. 'Tis hump day. 'Tis hump day. Like I said, we made it. We got past like Tuesday. It's hump day. Now it's all downhill from here. Thursday will be one day closer to Friday. Friday is the weekend. We're almost here. Thank you, P Cunt. Let's keep going here with the chat. Hoya friends from the nerd checking in. I'll give you a solo nerd call. How about this? I'll do it with a little echo. Nerd. There's your nerd call for our friend Space Nerd checking in. P Cunt gets the shout out love. Hoya from the lovely Mrs. Ding Dong. Mrs. Psych, that is. Ding Dong, how you guys doing today? Nerd hugs from Ding Dong. Hoya the P Cunt from Ding Dong. Ding gets the love from Space Nerd. FJM, the calcified kid, checks in. My calcified friend and regional neighbor checks in. I hope your health is well. FJM saw you hanging out in the Levyverse chat. Hey, FJM from Space Nerd. Nerd gets the nerd call from P Cunt. P Cunt shouts out Ding Dong with the Hoya. P Cunt shouts out FJM with the Tikal. I don't know. I see that Chris Abels is going to be making. He might be on the Out of the Coffin tomorrow morning. So look forward to that. He shouted Chris out. Chris was in the chat this morning, and so Bob kind of shouted, "Hey, Abels, why don't you come over here and do a show?" So look forward to seeing him on there and the fun that they'll have together. And I hope you enjoyed the opening liftoff reel. I pulled some clips into that, and you noticed that Chris Abels and Bob Levy on the Levyverse was kind of part of that. So that was even before Bob knew, or even I knew, that he might ask for him, or Bob saw that clip. We got Bob and Chris going to be back on screen together again real soon. Howdy, you turkeys from Live Ween. What's up, man? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. J. Egg says, smoke him if you got him. He puts the cigs up on a Wednesday. You know what's up, J.A. We're going to do the not-so-serious news as soon as I'm done with this, and I got some pretty decent stories that we're going to get into and have fun discussing at length. How you doing? P-Cunt shouts out Live Ween with the gobble gobble. Tits McGee 2.0 checks in and says, P-Cunt, my hero, there goes my hero. Thanks again for the membership, and Bob should definitely have your name on the board. That's some high-tech board over there, isn't it? Isn't it, Tits McGee? That's some kind of high-tech board that Bob Levy has over there, just scribbling down on pieces of paper and stuff, calling it the board. But yeah, having a lot of fun over there on the Levyverse. P-Cunt checks in and says, J.A. Hoya. P-Cunt says, Tits McGee, you're welcome and thanks, sweetie. Just Bart checks in and says, chat family Hoya. Now, I see there's a future chat from you that you let us know where you're checking in from. I need Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. You like that? Let me see. Just Bart Hoya from P-Cunt. There's the lovely Reenie checking in saying, good morning, Just Bart. Hoya Ween from Space Nerd. Reenie says Hoya to everyone. While Bill is checking in from Rumble, giving Rumble some love. That's right, you can watch and or listen to this show, BF Live, The Vibe 283 on this Wednesday on The Vibe, on YouTube, on Rumble, and on my Facebook. Hit a brother up with a like, share, subscribe, wherever you're at. It's absolutely free. Live Ween shouts out Space Nerd and says hi. Just Bart says good afternoon, P-Cunt and Derini. Just Bart now says that he's home and feeling good now. If only warm up and stay warmer. You're right. We're kind of in the same region right now, and we were getting teased by the little warm spring weather, Bart. At least in my area we were, and now we're kind of down in the 40s again, in the mid 40s again. So let's see what's going on. Let's continue on. Live Ween says, I learned it by watching you. Kid has a Flying V guitar on his bed. His stoner dad must have bought for him. Amazing. Fuck yeah, there you go. I just love the silliness and the nostalgia, and I always kind of include that in all of the liftoff reels. I enjoy that. That kid can afford way more drugs than his dad can, says Tits McGee 2.0. While Bill is giving Facebook some love, I appreciate that. P-Cunt says, Reenie Hoya. Reenie shouts out P-Cunt. Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill checking in from the ATL, sliding in on a Wednesday. He's ready to create some positive vibes. He says, oh shit, he knows that means it's about to go down for 3 hours live right here on The Vibe. The Nightbot is running all of our friends' bots. That's 100 Proof Podcasting link for Rumble. That's where after a half hour of doing replayables, which will be tomorrow night, Thursdays at 10 p.m. East, and the Thursday shows are always wilder. You people are crazier on weeknights than you are on Saturday night. You kill us with 3-hour shows. So if you want to have fun late on a Thursday night, and a lot of you do, 10 p.m. East on 100 Proof Podcasting, we do replayables on Rumble channel with that link right there. Reverend Wild Bill gets the Hoya from P-Cunt. The Reverend Wild Bill, P-Cunt, Hoya. Reenie shouts out the Reverend Wild Bill with a smile. The Reverend Wild Bill shouts Reenie back in return with a Hoya. Reenie's got the goat out there, it looks like. The Reverend Wild Bill has fun utilizing emojis. which indicates that he's a member and supports me here monthly on the Vibe, and I really appreciate and rely on your support to continue to be doing this for what I want to do with my life. Thank you very much, and thank you, Live Ween. And it says, yay, goals, 420, blaze it, y'all, and thanks. Well, I'll tell you what, look. Not only will I put it up that way, I'm working on my new systems every day, so I know you probably be able to see this. Not sure if you can hear it, but I'll hear you. Look. There you go. Live Ween, tipper 420 through the super chat. It didn't play the message that time, but it's supposed to play the little audio message with it and all. But I'm going to keep working on it and grinding, and that 420 is going to help. And since you twisted my arm and you said 420, I must do what the chat, obey the chat. Thank you, Live Ween. So let's go. If you do what you do, it's time to do it. Come on. I'll do a little one. I usually like to get through the opening chat family check-in before I blaze up. But before a most generous 420, I got a 420 with you. Live Ween. Thank you, my friend. Bones up from Matt, BF, and the Midday Freaks. How you doing, Matt? Were we not in so many chats, brother? Were we in that premiere quickly last night in the chat where they played Perry blowing up his suit? We'll probably make an effort to go over to Twitter X since he's going to be on tonight, see if weather matters or what it's going to be tonight. We'll do a little Perry talk. Live Ween getting the bones up from Matt. Matt getting a long shout out from Live Ween. Hoya Matt from the Space Nerd checking in. Matt bones up from Peacunt. Matt says Hoya the Space Nerd. Matt says, Pecan, bones up. Reenie shouts out Matt with bones up. Morning to you, Space Nerd, who said good morning to me. Thank you very much. Great seeing you in all the chats. Hi, Reenie from Matt. The Nightbot's running all of our friends' bots. Like, there's my merch store if you're interested in any BF Chang merch. And yes, I think Space Nerd has been asking for a Buffalo Gang shirt. I got to work on a Buffalo Gang shirt. Space Nerd says, can we dedicate this stream to Donkey today? All right, well, I guess it's time to talk about this because it's been floating around loosely, but we should probably get down to it. I think it's been quiet. It's one of those quiet things that have been going around, but many of you who are regulars to BF Live The Vibe, or even a lot of these shows in the chat family, have probably seen a person's name when you are out there traveling, Donkey Kongington. He was the Reverend Wild Bill. I don't know if you heard that just because, but I appreciate that, and I hope you see it. Thank you, the Reverend Wild Bill. I'll get to that when I get to it in the chat, but yes, we're talking about Donkey Kongington. He was a really good chat family friend. Got to know him through all of these shows like I have many of you, and it come to my attention yesterday that Donkey Kongington has passed away last Friday, I believe it was. So we're definitely super sad to hear that, man. I mean, Donkey, for those of you that know, he talked about booms and shrooms and weed, and he talked about, was it him that had that condition where he smoked so much weed that he ended up throwing up, I think, at one point? Because my dude went hard in the paint, from just what he described to us in the chats and everything. But I'm sure, like everybody else, he's a human being, and he seemed like he had his demons too, like probably many of us do, and some of us do better job managing them or disguising them or what have you. And he would literally come in the chats and talk about how he was struggling, like having a good day. Like, hey, BF, I see that you're trying to be like a positive vibe guy, but like I have hard time with this part of my life. And yeah, so it's hard to hear. Yeah. The Reverend Wild Bill, animals in the news. This must be for the bestiality members. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're going to dedicate this stream to Donkey Kong. I'm trying to keep talking, y'all. Yeah, this shit. That kind of fucked me up. So, rest in peace, Donkey Kongington, man. Shit. It's you get to have a show and you get to know people, and you don't expect shit like this. So let's keep it going. Let's see. Really, Scott's Hole. Yeah, we're gonna fall down Scott's Hole later on. We're definitely gonna fall down Scott's Hole. Definitely gonna do that. Space Nerd sending tons of love from Tits McGee. Tiffany Washington says Hoya and Puff Puff Pass. There's Tiff McGee. There's Tiff checking in. Tiff Watch. Give me a sec. My face is leaking. All right, let's keep going with it. Let's keep going here on the vibe. Thanks, Tits from Space Nerd. Get high noon, says FJM. Yeah, The Reverend Wild Bill, Space Nerd, Gano. The Reverend Wild Bill, shouts out Tiffany Washington. Puff pass from the Reverend Wild Bill. Blaze up today. Let's go for our dude. For our dude, Donkey, man. For our dude. Tiffany Washington says hi to Wild Bill. Hoya Tiff from Reenie. Hey, Reenie from Tiffany Washington. Hugs to the nerd. Calendar rest checks and it says it's Hickory Stick Wednesday. Nah, come on, man. No, man. It's not Hickory Stick Wednesday. Come on, man. Wait a minute. If I can find my sounds in time. I'm a little fucked up right now. Come on, it's not Hickory Stick Wednesday. Come on. Calendar rest. Come on, checking in on a Wednesday. It's not Hickory Stick Wednesday, y'all. It's, if I can find my elements in a timely manner, it's Whack-A-Mole Wednesday. Come on, help me meet that goal, y'all. I work hard and I enjoy doing this, and I set little modest goals for myself, so you could help me in any way financially keeping this show going. I really appreciate it. All right, so let's continue on here. Thanks for checking in, Kel and the rest, man. Good to see you in the chat today. Oh, God damn it, it jumped on me. Son of a bitch. I've had it right where I need it. So, wow, it really jumped. Son of a bitch. Here we go. Oh, I got it. I found a bit. I got you. Hoya Reenie from Space Nerd. Hoya Reenie and Tiff from Space Nerd. Thanks, Tiff from the Space Nerd. Thank you, BF from the Space Nerd. You're welcome, Nerd from Tiffany. Pecan shouts out Tiffany Washington with the Hoya. The Reverend Wild Bill says, and by the way, HIGH to everyone I forgot. And Hoya. Let's play a Hoya, everybody. Can you get a Hoya? I think is kind of what you're asking indirectly. You got a Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya?
Tiffany Washington says, hey to Pecan. Let's see. Matt says, oh, War Rack fam, it's hashtag hammer time. Here comes Matt checking in on a Wednesday with some positive vibes. How you doing, Matt? I need you today, my friend. Reenie, it's 41, she says, with half-ass sunshine. That's an interesting, I never heard that on a weather channel or anything. We're gonna have a cold front coming in. It's gonna be 41 degrees with some half-ass sunshine on this side of half-ass sunshine. But I kind of know, I understand exactly what you mean. I understood it. Exactly, Reenie. Pecan is utilizing the BF Chang emojis. I'm already Chang. Let's go. That's right. And that indicates that Pecan supports me monthly here by being a member. Thank you very much. We're going to get to the not so serious news right after this. And I got some fun stories that we're going to have fun and some video, some shit we're going to look at. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's great seeing this guy here again, Mud Sharks Unite checking in. How you doing, Mud Sharks Unite? Come on. Oh, well, let's get the wrong sound for you. Let me see. Got to find, your number 45 is your number on my little bank here. So I'll do this. There it is. 45. What's up, Mud Sharks Unite? Thanks for hanging out recently in the shows and all. Good talking to you in the Levyverse chat and all. Appreciate you meeting me over here. The Reverend Wild Bill says, just because. Well, let's see. I'm going to show you how fancy I can be. Because I don't know if you can hear it fancy, but I know I can show it to you this way too, fancy. Let me see. Watch this. Here we go. I'm going to show it to you this way. Yeah. I'm talking shit now. Ain't going to work. There you go. Oh. Reverend Wild Bill, tipper, $2 through the super chat. And the message was just because. Thank you. I appreciate you, Wild Bill. Thank you from the Space Nerd. Whoa, what? Yeah, Granny. We're talking about, I guess that's kind of your reacting to hearing about Donkey passing, man. It's kind of messed up. It came up twice. It's probably the same $2 one, Reverend, but I appreciate the double generosity, if that's the case. That's me hitting my computer thing. Yeah, Granny, that's what I heard recently, bud. Wow, from the Reverend Wild Bill. Dude, I didn't know that. R.I.P. Donkey, says J.A., man. Yeah, man, I was just, I just started hearing about it yesterday. Some people started kind of reaching out to me saying, hey, BF, it's not really out there yet, but this is kind of what went down. Rest in peace, Donkey, from Bart. Much Sharks Unite, R.I.P. Donkey, thoughts and prayers, absolutely. Rest in peace from the Wild Bill. What's up, Granny, with the Tical? Space Nerd says he was so fucking funny. Yeah, he was like a twisted, funny fucking guy. Had a lot of fun. Sent me like weed stuff, and I remember I did the canna honey story for him because he was talking about canna honey and everything, bees and all that shit, pollinating weed plants. We talked about all that shit. It's like sitting at a bar and cheers. Norm, that's right. And then Norm ain't there no more all of a sudden, FJM. Popke checks in. What's up, Popke? He says, I'm coincidentally, wearing my sauna suit in honor of Donkey Kongington. Rest in peace, brother. Absolutely, man. There you go. R.I.P. Donkey from Reenie. Fuck, man, I was just talking to him. Ain't that how life goes, Granny? And that's why, bro, this is why I'm so hard in the fucking let's enjoy life while we're here fucking lane, bro. Because that's what it is, man. Like, it's a flip of a switch, man. I say it a lot of times, man. We only get one ride on this motherfucker, man, and I'm making the most of it. Because I ain't been told my checkout time yet. R.I.P. Donkey from Tits McGee. Thank you for all the love, friends from Space Nerd. Granny, my heart is broken. R.I.P. to Donkey Kongington from P. Cunt. Hey, Granny from Tiffany, Washington. Chat family is fucking family with a big is. Tiffany Washington, hi to FJM. Donkey, love and respect from Matt. Terry Nee giving out the hearts, buddy. That's right. Oh, thank you. I can say this like George Takei. He had cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. And that was weird because literally, I think up until like we started talking that Terry Nee, you know, it's no secret, as proven here on the show, I'm a herbalist, right? So I had never even pondered that someone could smoke so much that it would cause them to throw up, brother, because that was one of my attractions with it, cannabis, is that it didn't do what alcohol did to you. So I think he was one of the first persons that taught me about hyperemesis. Oh my, hyperemesis. Rest in peace, Donkey Kongington. Hey, Tits from Tiffany, Washington. Chris to the pop to the key from Tikal from Pecan. Reenie says, I love you people, damn it. Even you, Granny. Hi, Popke from Tiffany, Washington. Just Bart says, I feel for him. We all have demons. We do what needs done and enjoy life as much as we can. I know from firsthand experience on how short life is. I used to be worse when I got sick in 98 and 99, but that'd kind of shape you up, won't it? Blaze up today for donks. We did it. We done it. Continue to do it. Physical pain 365 is very hard to deal with. May he rest in peace, says FJM. My second favorite cunt, Popke. Exactly. Good answer. Vampire D says, sorry for your loss, Space Nerd. We aren't sure the cause of death, says Nerd, but thank you, Vampire. JFK Headchunk says, Bobby, just think about Scott's fake eyebrows. Yeah, you're right, buddy. Thanks, man. Yeah, you know, sometimes, like I said, you get on here and, yeah, what's up? Let me get your sound going up here. Just had it right there. Headshot. There it is. Yeah, buddy. I didn't realize you don't know what's going to hit you when. Chris Popke, who's your first favorite one? Wait a minute. JFK getting a shout out love from Tiffany, Washington. Aku's checking in and he says, hey-o, I hope you're feeling all right. And you haven't injured yourself in the last day or so, Aku. And it's not hey-o, buddy. It's hoya. Hoya, Koo, and stay healthy, my friend. Popke, Donkey would appreciate that. Vampire Hunter getting in the love from Pecan. The Rebel Wild Bill's throwing up the prayer hands, probably thinking about in respect for our boy Donkey. Let's see, JFK Headchunk getting the love from Pecan. Just Bart just says, had my wife and family and very good friends that helped me get past the hate to be more open, and what happened? Been lucky to have amazing people to keep me going, and you guys too. Well, we appreciate being any part of your health success there. Just Bart, man. We always say chat family is family, so thank you, brother. Hoya from Reenie. The lovely little Lemmy checks in on the vibe. Hey, Lemmy. How you doing on this Wednesday? R.I.P. to Donkey. Damn, I'm so sorry to hear that, Space Nerd. Yeah, Lemmy, it's fucked up. Let's see. Aku gets the love from P. Cunt. My big brother checks in and says, Hoya! Hey, brother, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I see you're up in the big city, NYC, enjoying some shows, so I hope you and your friends are enjoying yourself. You know what's up. Welcome to the vibe. 100%, Bart. 100%. 100%. Let's see. Thank you, Little Lemmy from Space Nerd. Little Lemmy says, y'all know about War Rack? Oh, my God. Lemmy, like Warrack is like Chris's like new little puppy, Chris Abels. He's like bringing it. I think we watched no less than 3 Warrack videos on Replayables. We do that on Thursdays and Saturdays, as you might know, because you've been around for a minute. But yes, this is Chris's jam right now. Let me see if I can pull up real quick in my bookmarks. Do I have it as Warrack, or I got to do better? I'm terrible at. Oh no, it's Abels is what it is. Abels. LES. Let me show you this. This is worth it. Abels. What's it? Oh, here it is. I saw it. No, here we go. Watch this. So check this out. Check this out, everybody. We're here. We're in the vibe. We're having fun. So this is a good opportunity to show this and feature Sight Clyde. So this is not only Warrack, as you must be a fan of, Lemmy. But check this out. Our boy Sight Clyde, who does the face swaps, well, he got a hold of this because Chris is so enamored with Warrack, and Sight Clyde did this to it. Check this out.
Skunts, all that cock throds. I never ran from shit, but cots. I got heavy hitters in the cut to take out your weak bees. And yo, cheap these. So we sound, but I never paragraph play pages to no second section to the strip of my hedges. Source of Porsche. I'm in a 4-door fools and got a bottle of chloroform on the floor.
He Abels it up, Lemmy.
I'm the bee's niece's legs in the stops to speak. He like napalm on that season via kinds of Vietnam, drop that plum, planet your crown will ball right the star. Now introduce it. Warrack's new artist, Pale Mamba.
Not Pale Mamba.
It's hammer time.
It's hammer time.
Let's get to sticking.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop this in the quote spot. I make 1s, 2s, and 3s when I shoot. Yeah, I'm balling, but I ain't talking hoops. Just Lee, and I'm gonna take your old crew. Puff, that's a chain, and watch where they run to. Yeah, like these cigarettes, you could get smoked.
There you go. Like these cigarettes, you can get smoked. That's my boy. That's what happens when you get chat family together. My boy,
Chris fucking Abels.
the one and only Chris Abels. He wants to be in Warrack so bad. You see how it went down right there. You know what's up, Warrack. Let's see who's checking in. I lost my spot again. Oh, your big brother. There we go. We got Warrack. Warrack for life, says Matt. Warrack for life, no doubt, up in the set. Hey, Lemmy from Tiffany, Washington. P to the cunt, what's up from Aku? Chris to the Popkey says, I'm sorry to hear about Donkey, but my 79-year-old mother is staying with us for a week. It may be worse than death. Oh my God, my white wine budget is through the roof. Holy shit. Oh, my 79. Well, good. Maybe, I don't know what's the percentage of you're drinking that wine or mom's drinking the wine, but maybe you got to shift your percentages around and mellow everybody out, Popke. Let's see. You got to be the hammer. You don't want to be the nail. You got to be the hammer, Lemmy. You never fail. Hiya, Koo. Tiff's getting love from little Lemmy. FJM says it's 45 here in the Shenandoah Valley in my lovely Virginia. 45 is my drop. There was no sound, though. Okay. Did you not get sound on you got the sound on that, did you not? I was talking about something else. Thank you. I have 2 feet of snow on my deck, says Tits McGee. Enough is enough. Well, that sounds like a Canadian if I ever heard one. Hey, Tiff from JFK Head Chunk. Peacunt giving love from JFK Head Chunk. Little Lemmy Hoya from Peacunt. Peacunt getting the shout out love from Lemmy. Space Nerd says, it sure doesn't feel real. No, it doesn't, nerd. Popke says, we are all one day, if it comes up. Come on. We are all. Come on. My chat won't. Great. We have a signal problem. Let me see. Come on. Won't bring up my next chat. It's a little stuck. Can you hear me, yo? Oh, there it is. We are all one day closer to death. That's right. As Pink Floyd says, shorter of breath and one day closer to death. That's right. Tracy says, I'm not familiar with Donkey. Is he a chatter? Yes, Tracy. He was a regular here in this chat, and I'm pretty sure we've seen him in the Perry chats and a couple other chats in the Levyverse and all. Donkey Kongington, and that's why, I grew up loving that game, and so as soon as you see somebody with the donkey and Donkey Kongington, it was like that, it just kind of caught on, and you always remembered that when you saw, and that's why I even came up with playing his own sound. Because Everything's very like musical to me, and so people and their names remind me of like sounds and things of this nature. You understand? Hey, Tracy, yes, he was. Stacy Allen says, "Oh my God, how sad! R.I.P. Donkey." I want to play your song. Come in. Here comes Stacy.
Cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
That's right. That's why I'm talking about having fun every day. That's why I'm positive here on the Vibe. Donkey was one of my favorite humans. Love you, pal, from Live Ween. Space Nerd says, Tracy, he was a staple around here. Rini says, I've seen around and pretty sure he's played games with us, Tracy. Hey, Stacy from Tiffany, Washington. FJM shouts out Tiffany, Washington with the glasses. Tracy Hoyer from Pecan. Space Nerd says, same goddamn live Ween. Pecan shouts out Stacey Allen. Tracy says all to Rini. Hey, Pecan from Tracy. Tiffany Washington, get the love. Give to Rini. Hoya to everyone from Stacey Allen checking in. Hoya just screams Portland. Is that a Portland thing you think? Let's see. Hey, Stacy from Rini. Juggalette Jen says, what happened to Donk? He passed away, Jen. What's up? Shout out in the chat. Yeah, I just started hearing it yesterday. So sad. I found out about Warak like 2020 fucking hysterical. Well, we are kind of a little older and definitely behind on you, Lemmy. So, you got to forgive us older ones that are discovering things a little later than you. But, I guess everything old, new again, recycling and having fun with it. But yeah, you've seen what Syke and Abels is just crazy about them. Like to the point that people on the show cuss him out for playing it so much. Aku says, I've been sandblasting, stuff the glitter of the auto industry. Luckily, I have not been hit directly. That's good. But I have a sneaking suspicion I'll have some sand stuck in my arms by Friday. We'll wear the long sleeves. Don't be hard-headed over here, Aku. Beyond sad and brokenhearted says, Space Nerd, Gomek is greater than Warak. Popke says, America should have never gone into Warak. That's true. Saddam Husseini or Chris the Hammer. There's little Lemmy. I'm wheezing right now. That must have been when I was playing that video. He is, yes, Lemmy, because like I said, he plays no less than 3 of their videos, and I swear I'm not lying to you. Chris has come on the air multiple weeks saying that he is in communication with one of the members of Warak, and he is attempting to get a few of them on replayables. He's trying it, Lemmy, and Chris is like funny and persistent. I wouldn't put it past him. He already got the synth pop troubadour, the guy that does the Hoya song. He was a guest on Replayable, so I put nothing past Chris Abels. Let's see. We have Live Ween saying Icy Hot Stunts versus Warak. Who prevails? I'm not familiar with Icy Hot Stunners. Let me see. FJM's laughing. We're going to get through this. And Granny says, we were going to have Warak on the I'm Not Right network. Oh, but they wanted 10K. You gotta be shitting me. 10K. Look at even let me like, no way. 10K. No way. They wanted 10K. Tenky the puppet. No. Let's see. Hi, Ween. We're getting almost to the bottom of the chat. Hey, Tiff from Live Ween. Lemmy says my autocorrect has Donkey Kongington. Wow, ain't that something? My autocorrects are like that too, Lemmy. I got like PCL shit that comes up in my autocorrect and chat family shit. We don't talk about that a whole lot. But we do a segment here called Auto Incorrect, where I put out a couple words in a phrase, and then we just hit your next auto correct word that comes up, and we make like nonsensical statements out of it. And they are based on your kind of history. Let's see. I was always pretty grateful for that. LOL, rest in the great chat in the sky, buddy. I like the way she put that. I like that, Lemmy. I like that. Like I said, and he wasn't shy about letting us know if he wasn't having a great day, or if he was like hitting the shrooms or the booms too hard, or smoking too much weed and backing off and all that shit. Lemmy getting the love from Space Nerd. Kahuna Nui checks in. What's up, Kahuna Nui? How you doing? Lemmy says, everyone needs to know about Warak. I thought I was the only one. Yeah, Lemmy, and then it turns out, like I said, we're also like in the Sasquatch thing. I know that you like Sasquatch too. Rini gets the cheers. Granny says, I'm going to miss Donks, but I'm just going to remember the good time and not dwell on his passing. He's probably making jokes to Hitler and Saddam in now. There you go. That's right. You're probably right. In the void right now. Hey, Kahuna from Tiffany, Washington. Mahalo Kahuna from Space Nerd. Warak got the hammers and all the knives and the lights. Don't be the nail. Granny, he's for sure rapping some shit about it right now. Kahuna says, Donks was my adopted son. I'm hardly crushed by the passing of my boy. Kahuna getting love from Space Nerd. Kahuna getting love from Pecan. Popke says, mahalo, Kahuna. I own 3 ukuleles. Is that weird? Kahuna Nui says, hey, nerd, hope you're doing better today. Granny taking Carl Naughton approach, dealing with things. Push her way down in there. He's taking the Carl Naughton Jr. approach to dealing with shit. Just push it way down inside. King of all diffs is checking in on the regular, on the vibe in the afternoon. We've had a little extended, somewhat extended chat family check-in today because we got newer friends checking in, and we're talking about the passing, unfortunate passing of our friend Donkey Kongington, chat family member. So, hey, Tiff and Pecan, King of all diffs, you're getting the shout-out love from Lemmy. Space Nerd says, it's a tough day, but I'm doing okay, and to check in later. Well, that's why it's so important to be here with chat family and all. We all support each other with this. R.I.P. Donks and Puffs to him from Tiffany Washington. LL getting the love from King of all diffs. Hey there, King of all diffs. Lemmy says, I love Sasquatch too. He needs worldwide recognition. We're trying, Lemmy. I went to see him. Me and Terry Nee went to see him in D.C. Did you not see that? Did you not see any of my videos? I'm playing some of my video if I went to the show. Why go to Sasquatch show and not share a video? Here we go. I will share. Here we go. Me and Terry Nee went and saw him in D.C. And Terry Nee put his hand on my knee. What you know about that? Sucking now. King of all diffs. Blazed up. Everybody donks would want that. He's jumping barrels in the sky. I like that visual. Terry Nee, get your hand on my knee. He was blowing that shit, Lemmy. Yeah, he was blowing that shit. I got one more. I got more than one more. I ain't scared to share, you know. Just having fun. Oh, let's do this one. This is a vibe, and then we're going to end the chat family check-in, and I'm going to head over to my news desk, and we're going to do the not-so-serious news. One more from Sasquatch. That's right, we're gonna do the not-so-serious news. Terry Nee kept saying we at the motel. And I said, no, Terry, I'm not going to the motel, hotel, Holiday Inn with you. I don't care what drink you bought me. That's right. I'm never going to dance again the way I dance with Terry Nee. There you go. That's what we did. That's what we do. That just happened to come up in the chat. So there you go. And that's why I say, when I saw him coming around, I said, I'm going to him because we only get one short ride on this planet, and I'm making the most of it. And that was the opening chat family check-in. Now let's get on with the show. As soon as I find my element, that would have been smooth.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're talking amongst themselves. They're talking with me, and we're creating vibes right here, positive vibes right here on the vibe, making the most of our ride, our one good ride on this planet. And that's right, folks. It's Wednesday, but it's not just any Wednesday. It's Whack-A-Mole Wednesday, Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. Come on, let me whack that goal, y'all. I don't want to be too Aaron-ish. I kind of have a little fun with it. It's a little Whack-A-Goal Wednesday, having a little fun with the goal theme here on the vibe. I got plenty of good content for you. We're going to have for you because I do 3 hours of the vibe right here every day. Let's get a little, how about let's do one of these before I slide over to my news desk. I got to have a little breather in between. Let's get a little moment of inspiration from our boy, Nunchuck Tyler.
Oh, hey there. Good morning, my friend. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, not too well? Well, guess what? Nunchuck Tyler's here to make sure that you have a well-balanced day.
Yeah.
Your day's going to be freaking awesome because Nunchuck Tyler's your friend. Yeah. Nunchuck Tyler is your friend to the end of all of time through eternity. Nunchuck Tyler is your friend till the end of time. Oh, yeah. You're going to have a beautiful day today. You're going to wake up.
Yes.
You're going to see this and you're going to be like, Nunchuck Tyler's my friend? Well, guess what? I'm going to have a freaking beautiful day. All because Nunchuck Tyler's my friend.
Bam.
Oh, yeah. Peace out and have a beautiful day.
That's what I'm talking about. Nunchuck Tyler is your friend forever. Gonna have a beautiful day now. I'm gonna make my way over to my BF Live news desk because I know I got more than a couple few news stories that I'm gonna share for you, and we will talk about at length in the BF Live The Vibe, Not So Serious News. That's right, folks. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. And this is your midday BF Live, The Vibe, Not So Serious News. You know where to get all the serious news, folks, but we put ourselves in our little bubble of chat family, and we do the Not So Serious News because there's other things going on in the world. So let's get into them right now with my first story in the Not So Serious News. I will go to it, and I will let you know. We've talked about weather today already. We talked about how it's been warm, cold, warm, cold. We're not quite at a full summer yet. And I understand that the South has been getting a lot of storms. Some people in the chat said yesterday that some of the distilleries in Tennessee and those areas, you understand, are kind of flooded down there. I saw some video of such yesterday. But some people made the most of life, I guess, made the most of this. In Arkansas, or Arkansas, some people might say, get that off here. In Arkansas, a man wakeboards on flooded interstates following days of heavy rainfall. So these people figured out a way to have a little entertain themselves during this. So you can see they have flooding that's so bad. It's like literally like on the interstate. These people, and you can see they're like in the middle between the interstate and the road. It says in Little Rock, Arkansas, heavy multiple days of severe storms and heavy rainfall, storm damage and flash flood has resulted in school, road, and interstate closures throughout the state. The Arkansas Department of Transportation closed multiple interstates due to flooding, including Interstate I-57. While this closure was a sign of caution for most of the state, others took it as an opportunity to wakeboard. So let me go to the YouTube video of it. Let me see. I'm probably going to have to, let me watch on YouTube. Oh, there we go. I'll watch it here. There we go. Yeehaw, boy. This is what you do in Arkansas when you got a flood. Go and get it. Go on and get it. So then the traffic cameras caught these knuckleheads, the monitoring cameras. Oh, he could have went in that sign. Oh, how did he? Bro, like, how did they get around that sign? I thought he was like, he's being pulled, right? That was weird. So there you go. That's what you do in Arkansas when you got a little standing water. You don't stand in the water. You have fun in the water, apparently. The King of All Diff says, I've done that in Texas. Spurksnake is checked in, I see, during the first story in the news. It's Bobby Cronkite time. What we got coming up here? It says, it's 30 cents in U.S. dollars. Thank you. Awesome. I like seeing the new chats and graphics coming through, and I appreciate the generosity on Whack-A-Goal Wednesday, folks. That's right. It's Wacky Whack-A-Goal Wednesday, man. Once a week. I'm not trying to be too much like Aaron on Steel Toe. Come on, help me meet the goal, everybody. But it's just Whack-A-Goal Wednesday right here on The Vibe. There you go. It's Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. All right. I got another story in The Vibe, Not So Serious News. Yes. Once again, we just talked about rainstorms. We talked about snowstorms. Well, and the coming of the seasons. Well, with the coming of the seasons comes another thing that a lot of you, at least some of us, are going to experience. But we experience this in different broods, quite literally. I'm talking about cicadas, folks. These irritating little bugs that come out in 14 and 17-year broods. Yes, these cicadas are expected to emerge this spring. Here's where brood, XIV, brood 14. That's right, I had to do my Roman numerals real quick. Brood 14 has the highest chance of returning after 17 years, and what they'll sound like. So for those of you that live through some of these cycles of cicadas, we're going to have a big cycle of cicadas right now coming through, because it's these particular type. They have, like I said, there's like the 17-year ones, and I remember these. I remember when I was a young man, and Granny, you might relate to this too. Bro, I remember painting outside during these cicadas that came many years ago, and we would paint oil base or whatever paint it was. They would fly into it blindly, and then I would have to go pick dead cicadas out of the dried paint, bro. They would just dry into the paint when I was a painter. But yes, this brood is coming again. For the first time in 17 years, a certain type of insect will emerge from the depths of the underground and could be coming to a state near you. Starting in late April, Brood 14 will likely make its blockbuster appearance in 14 states across the eastern United States. Sound like something from a sci-fi movie? Well, don't worry, they're just cicadas. And they are big. They don't even sit, they bounce into you, they fly off of you, but I mean, they can be a little disconcerting. Periodical cicadas, to be more precise, which are different from annual cicadas that appear every summer. These types of insects spend most of their lives underground as nymphs. Hey, baby. AKA baby cicadas, not that kind of nymph, you freak. They get their nourishment from the sap of tree roots and emerge every 13 or 17 years in groups called broods. This year, brood 14 is expected to emerge for the first time since 2008. Here's where the cicadas are likely to emerge and what their notoriously loud noises sound like. So yeah, you guys might know these because it's a particularly large brood, and they make a hella noise. It's like a din because it becomes so many of them. You just learn to live with it for a while. Brood 14 is expected to emerge in the following states based on where they've appeared in the past. According to Cicada Safari, a group that crowdsources and reviews data on cicadas, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts are all expected in this brood. So this is why I recognize this brood. I've lived through this shit before. So it's going to be a pretty big brood. They're going to be out there for a minute making a lot of noise. Let's see. Big hugs to everybody and firm handshakes, heterosexual handshakes from Spurtsnake. Kind of like that. You kind of like that? Let's see. His sister thinks heart attack. Not sure. We're talking about Donkey in the chat. Sad. Everybody's coming to find out. Kind of slowly. Kind of like I did. It kind of slowly got around about our friend Donkey Kongington. Chat family friend is no longer with us. Done that in Texas. Wavy G says, hello, is this the chat to meet men? Look, Wavy G, you son of a bitch. Just because I have a male-themed video that's drawing me new male subscriptions. Well, you know what it means. What's up? How you doing, Wavy G? Bones up, buddy. Popkey, checking in with a most generous and colorful $2 Canadian. This is the one that popped up on the screen that says, this is 30 cents in US dollars. Don't spend it all in one place. I appreciate anything I can get. Thank you, Popkey, and thank you for your great contributions to the show. Wavy G, indeed, his place. Oh, indeed, it's a place for men made for men. Not true, Live Ween. I'm made for women. Rini is having fun with the juicy man meat emojis right here because she's a member and she supports me. 2 cicadas just stole my truck. Hi-oh, I see what you did right there. Hi-oh, here we go. Up, shoot 'em up. Up, ride. Up. Give his love to a cowboy, man, Jagoff. Cicadas are a tasty treat. FJM, it's interesting that you say that because you being a regional dude, you remember some of the last times where people will actually make food with these. Let me know if anybody's in the chat has ever eaten any cicadas, because I hear people will make them into like desserts and people will dip them into chocolate when the cicadas have come around. Yes, people do sick, weird things with them. Live Ween gets it 100%, says Matt. Hey, Matt from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Tiffany from Matt. I would be so grossed out if I saw this apocalypse. Do you not get like this anything? I mean, you said you're Pacific Northwest space nerd, but do you not get occasional broods or anything? Because these broods are hella. These 13 and these 17-year ones, they are big. It's like a den. You know, I guess a lot of people get some form of little like yearly or annual cicadas, but when you get these big broods, they like litter the earth. They litter the car with their dead carcasses. They fly into you. It's crazy. Rest in peace, brother from King of All Death. Mud sharks throwing out the flame, eternal flame. Rini, Tiff, it looks like we'll be missing the cicadas from that map. You got to see Ohio. I agree, Rini, but we know Neo they'll have something. Midges, I'd rather have cicadas. And true, Rini. Let's continue on with the Vibe Not So Serious news. So yeah, so if you're on that map, you're going to be expecting. Oop, there we go. See, FJM. Right here, he says, my sick-ass brother-in-law eats cicadas. Yeah, like it'll become a thing for the little time that it's out, and you'll see recipes in like our regional paper, and like, what are people doing with their lives that they're like eating cicadas? Yeah, and then some people just, those like your brother-in-law people, they'll just pick them up off the ground and eat them. All right, well, I don't know how many of us utilize rideshare, whether that be Uber or Lyft, but in this next story I have in the Vibe Not So Serious news, this is a great list about Uber's lost and found items include a live turtle, and a chainsaw. Oh my God. So I like lists like this because, people are coming and going and they don't care about their shit.
I like turtles.
I like turtles too, but do you like chainsaws? Do you like chainsaws? That's the question. Oh, you do? Well, check this out. Because this, all right, we get it, turtles and chainsaws. Uber's lost and found items include a live turtle and a chainsaw. So look, this is them like, they're displaying it as if, in a back of a car. This is like all this stuff put together. Let's see what people are saying in the chat real quick. Rini says, FJM, my uncle bought chocolate-covered cicadas and thought it was funny to give them to us as kids. We hate him. Exactly, Rini. I knew the chocolate thing. Like, people were, like, dipping them into chocolate and letting them harden and eating them. People were doing dumb shit with them. Says Matt, how do you leave a pet? You don't get grody things in the Pacific Northwest. But let me tell you, there is garrote. When they are flying into you, oh my God, they fly into your paint job and into your face, and they do everything. Oh my God. But let's talk about the Uber stuff, because there's some funny shit that they find in these cars. Uber released its annual Lost and Found Index, an accounting of items left behind in the rideshare cars, including a mannequin head with human hair, a live turtle, and a 5-gallon bucket of beans. The fuck? The 2025 Uber Lost and Found Index, released Tuesday, also revealed the most commonly left behind items were phones, keys, and wallets, with New York City being named as the most forgetful city. So they even have it down to the city, living for the city. He's from Pennsylvania. Let's see. Let's continue on here. You like turtles? I like turtles too.
I like turtles.
So does Spaceman. Okay. Let's see. So New Yorkers are the most forgetful, probably because you're the most in the hurry. And I am super paranoid when I do ride share. I got it down to a science because I'm a Virgo or whatever. But I turn around and I look, and I don't always have to use a light because most of the time I do ride shares during the day. But I have a habit of turning around and looking in my ride share. Right. And see, FJM, he knows he's got that crazy brother-in-law that would just do it just so, hey, I'll pick these up. Come on, it's protein. Hey, it's protein, FJM. Come on, Jim, protein. Let's continue on here, but let's look at some of the more of the stuff. New York is the most forgetful because you're in the biggest hurry, right? Some of the most unique items cited by Uber included a mannequin head with human hair, a chainsaw, a Ghostbusters ghost trap. Who are you going to call to get that back? How about some fresh breast milk? Was it Cambodian? Breast milk, you make my day. That's for Cambodian breast milk in the car. A live pet turtle, a urinal, a set of Shrek ears, 15 hookahs, a bouquet of 100 red roses, so some Ozempic, 10 live lobsters, a Viking drinking horn, a taxidermied rabbit, and a passenger's divorce papers. The food-related items on the index included a 5-gallon bucket of beans, 175 hamburger sliders, 108 eggs, 22 cans of corn, and a bucket of feta cheese. From wayward mannequin heads to live lobsters, Uber riders have left behind some truly unforgettable items this year, said Camille Irving, Vice President of Operations at Uber. Whether essential or totally unusual, we understand how important it is to be reunited with your lost belongings. I bet it feels so good. The Uber Lost and Found Index celebrates the most unique and commonly forgotten items while reminding riders that getting support to retrieve their prized possessions is simple through the Uber app, Irving said. And there you go. So that's crazy. So you got to be... You definitely, I guess I'm just anal like that. I don't want to lose my shit. I only have so much shit. So I am very particular, and I'll turn around and try to remember that in my moment, turn around and make sure you don't see any of your items that you might have fell out of your pockets or you just forgot that you had on the seat. That's a more you know from BF the Vibe right here. That's a more you know. Turn around and look for your shit when you get out of the Uber. That's a more you know right here on the Vibe. All right. See, I got another few stories right here. In my next story, I guess, I'm thinking on this next story, this is probably the last connection between the handwritten note and the computer. And it's a particular anniversary. I'm talking about Post-it notes, people. How many people have used or still use Post-it notes? I know that there's some people, it's made like walls of Post-it notes up. I think Patrick Melton does weird shit with Post-it notes. A lot of people do stuff with Post-it notes, but this was like a revolution at the time, like just a little tackiness on a little slip of paper that you could remind people of stuff or remind yourself of stuff. And now you see people that have their like computer monitors decorated with them. Well, who knew that today, well, not today, but in April, 45 years ago, the Post-it note has been around. Let's read a little bit about this, because it shows some pop culture. It says, from Rami and Michelle to Carrie Bradshaw and Berger, Post-it notes have left their mark on pop culture. And I really think because, you know, we don't write, I mean, I do still write like a physical, like a plan for the show. I like to do that. That kind of helps me think and write and collect my thoughts. But I know a lot of people type stuff out, but then some people I think are in between, where they won't leave themselves necessarily a digital note, but they still want to leave themselves something physical. And that's why I say I think this is like a bridge between the physical and like the computer is what I see a lot of people using Post-it notes for. Hey, Rini, shouting out Scott. He's not here yet. Let's see. So it says the pressure adhesive note was first introduced to the consumers in April of 1980 after years of development at 3M. And the story is very interesting in this because, like many things, this adhesive was accidentally discovered by a 3M scientist, Spencer Silver, attempting to make a stronger adhesive in 1968. Art Fry thought of using the adhesive as a way to temporarily anchor something, in his case, a bookmark to a piece of paper or a page in a book. Another happy accident, ? The signature yellow color, which just happened to be the paper available to the team that was working on this project at the time. So that's how it became the famous color, is just because that's what it was originally invented on. When it was first introduced, it was called Peel and Stick, before being renamed the Post-it, just in time to roll out to the world in the spring of 1980. So I just thought we'd touch on that because I like doing little quirky, interesting stories here. And I didn't know, Post-it notes had a birthday, but like I said, I think it's that bridge, and I don't know, too many goddamn bridges. Jeff Bridges, it's foggy, says Liveween. He coming in hot with the yuck yucks there. I can't get to my rim shot fast enough. Here we go. I have a Post-it program on my computer. Love it. How about that? That's interesting. I never thought about that. So you're still so hooked on the way you've come to process and store your information or the things you want to know that you still like that format in digital. That's interesting to know that people are doing that. Let's see. We get them in Jersey. What, Post-it notes? Oh, no, you might be a little behind. We're talking about Post-it notes. We're talking about, you're talking about the cicadas. I know, bro. Mud Sharks Unite. I think most of us on this mid-Atlantic part of the East Coast, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, I think that map is a little accurate, but I'm saying that they get around more than maybe that map. I agree with you, Mud Shark. I would use Post-it notes to put on my coworker's back saying, kick me. Exactly. That's a great classic, wonderful use of the Post-it note. What will we do with Tiff uses AI to control a robot that writes her Post-it notes. But that's like extra lazy. You should just give up on whatever. We got Neil Cicada. Hello, Frisco, checking in. Oh, John Cicada. I'm trying, FJM. I'm trying, buddy. Let me see. I'm trying to keep up. Ooh, I heard that tone backstage. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. What makes more sense to do? All right. Well, I got another story, and of course, I'm going to throw a little bikini report in there. But I also have something else to throw at you because somebody's joining us, and I think he's ready to come in. Because I see what he's got and I see what he's doing. You know what's going on. Everybody's been asking about him already. He's my friend. He's yours. They're all coming in. It is Scott Fitzpatrick, the prop master.
Oh yeah.
What's up, prop master? Props master.
I was a little late because I was cooking up a few locusts for a stew.
Oh man, you cooking up cicadas? Oh, cicada stew. Yeah, bro. So you've said where you are before, but you're kind of more Midwesty than me. Do you get like what do you get cicadas? You get them big broods every 17 years, those crazy broods?
We get them, but I never really noticed them to become in broods. It's just, you'll see a few a year stuck to a tree or something. But I've never seen like a brood.
Well, it's not like
you'll hear them at night when they're almost deafening, man.
Absolutely. It becomes a din that you come to accept that. Like sometimes you go, man, oh, they're making all that noise. And then after a while, you're like, oh, there's that noise or whatever. But yeah, the brood, I think, has more to do with, they do come out in force. They don't fly around in swarms necessarily, but they are kind of out there in great numbers, Scott. And yeah, they were just, around here, they'll just randomly bounce off of things and we'll literally have so many of them, you'll step on them when you're on the sidewalk. Like you have to.
No, yeah, we don't have them that bad around here. You'll just hit like patches of woods when you're driving. Whenever you're driving, if your windows are down, you'll hit patches of woods that'll almost be deafening, man. They're so loud in the woods.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're getting ready to hit that. And like I said, we all get like probably a yearly or annual one, but these particular large ones, they make like a hella din. They make a hella noise.
I always like going and find them on trees when I was a kid when they hatch from that little shell thing, that little weird looking bug.
And they leave those little their little
shell
exoskeletons all over the place. They absolutely do. Absolutely do. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. And we'll have to get some time. We're gonna fall down in your hole because I do have some Cyrax videos of yours.
Right, cool.
I do have some.
I'm still finding more and more on Cyrax, man. I'm wishing I would have slowed down a little bit on that arrest footage because I got all kinds of gaps I can fill up now.
Yeah, you're starting to put the story together. I see that after you covered him yesterday, swinging the bat, and I see you got some other video of the whole, like the kind of incident from a whole another angle from the person across the street or whatever. Well, let's see what kind of fun we can get into today. And we still have some surprises and all stuff going on today. I'm just in the middle of finishing up the news. We got like one more regular story, and then I'm going to do a bikini report. But I was just talking about Post-it notes because, I'm all about like anniversaries and looking for things to talk about. So I was talking about how I think Post-it notes are that bridge between the people that don't want to give up on writing and they stick them to their computer, Scott. I'm fascinated by it's kind of that bridge between the computer and the last handwritten kind of note things.
Yeah, I keep little notebooks here. Well, the first thing I roll up.
Poop. There you go.
I got little note things that I cover my camera with or whatever.
You have to. That's pretty much. Scott's never going to remember the word poop unless he writes a note to himself about the word poop. Apparently, you got to keep that in top of mind all the time. You got to post it. There you go, a little poop post-it. Yeah. So So we were just talking about that. There. See, it is. There's that goddamn bridge again. All right. I'll stop making bridges here. All right. I'm going to do my next story though, Scott. We talked about that one. This next one is a wild story. I know you don't fly, and this is probably just going to add to another reason why you don't fly. Let me see. Do something real quick. Oh, it's supposed to be news. NEWS. Got you, buddy. Let me see. And this is a story, Scott, about something weird that shouldn't have went down on an airline flight. A couple that ordered a can of Pringles, a Coke, and a water on their flight. Then they were escorted off the plane by police. And there's a dumb reason why. This is so dumb. It says Anne-Marie Murray, 55, says her credit card wouldn't swipe on a recent Ryanair flight, and the repercussions weren't what she or her fellow passengers anticipated. So, because they couldn't pay, check out this story. A British couple learned the hard way that the price of the airplane snacks might be their dignity. On March 28th, a couple was escorted off their Ryanair flight from Tenerife, Spain, en route to Bristol, UK, after being unable to pay for snacks that they acquired on board, according to a report from SWNS via the New York Post. The wife, Anne-Marie Murray, 55, ordered Pringles, a bottle of water, and a Coca-Cola for nearly $9. But when she went to pay, she claims that the in-flight payment system wasn't accepting her credit card, and the couple, they didn't have enough money, Scott. So basically, we're talking about $9 here.
Right.
Oh, thank you. I can put it up. You can read it. I don't know how many people want to. There you go. I can either do it that way. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, here I'll show you the video of it. Let me go to another configuration. Ooh, let me go to here. Let me put them back in. What's that, buddy?
You can afford a flight, but you can't afford the $9 or go to jail for $9, man. That's tough.
Yeah, this seems like this was just handled wrong. Let me
yeah.
Let me go put this in here real quick. I'll make it a little bigger for you. That's what she said. There you go. Now you can see it a little better. How about that? We'll do a configuration. There you go for reading. But yeah, couple ordered Pringles and Coke and a water. $9. They couldn't pay. Murray's husband offered to pay for the snacks when they landed in Bristol. However, the flight crew reportedly declined this alternative and accused the couple of refusing to pay. The passengers alleged that the crew took their boarding passes and told them that police would be waiting for them when they touched down in the UK. As promised, the police boarded the aircraft when it landed at Bristol Airport. I thought it was a joke when the crew said they had the police on the ground. So, Scott, they called police on an airplane for $9, dude.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, it took more than $9 of effort to do this.
Yeah.
So,
And they offered a guy offered to pay it.
how about that, Space Chief? Space Chief makes an excellent point. If you saw this going down, wouldn't you just throw out a $10 bill just to like calm the airplane down, or just to get on with life?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, let me see. It didn't go, did it?" He says, and nobody on the flight could throw them $9 so they could get going. Exactly, Chief. I would have done the same thing. If I give you $10, well, y'all sit the fuck down and get this plane off the ground. Good point, Space Chief.
So I've never flown. I guess you can buy refreshments and things on a plane, I guess.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they normally give you like some little shitty bag of. They'll give you like I'll give you a cup of Coke. You split a can with somebody else, it seems like, and you get some little snacks on like Southwest. But yeah,
it
can
seems
vary.
like as much as you plan for tickets, that and you're not on a plane for that long, are you? That you need to eat dinner and stuff. It seems
Well, it all
like
depends.
Seems like it ought to come with the flight.
Yeah, in certain cases, there's meals included or whatever. There's normally at least a little decent snack, but she ordered like beyond, and you can do that. You can even order alcohol on certain flights and all. But yeah, I guess you better have cash. And who does cash anymore anyway, right? Who would think to take cash on a plane? Like, yeah, I'm going to pay. It doesn't seem like cash is king. Oh, Scott's having an elegant glass of milk over there. I noticed, Scott.
He needs some milk.
He got some milk over there. All right, let's get. I'll play it. Like, this took way more than $9 of effort to do this.
It's no problem because my card isn't working and we offered to pay and the card wouldn't work. They tried it 5 times, but this happened before to people in front of us, like in December. That is their card
All right.
issue.
I'm taking you to jail. All right. You can talk to the judge, you can. It's in me pants.
How was the holiday?
Apart from this, how was your holiday, Scott? The cop says. Apart from this, how you doing? You having a good day, are you? There you go. $9 off a flight. $9. All right. Well, Scott, I think we're of a certain generation. We've talked about growing up on video games and stuff. I still like some good old classic video games. I tend to like my old ones. I still get to play them and all. I got a story about some video games, buddy, about the Nintendo Switch.
All right.
I don't really mess with the Nintendo Switch, but this is like the newer generation, the handheld. And for more information, they're coming out with a new Nintendo Switch 2 that's going to be all souped up. And for more on that, we're going to take you over to the real-breasted lady in the bikini report. Tell us, lady with real breasts, tell us about the new Nintendo Switch.
Details have finally been revealed about Nintendo's upcoming Switch 2. It'll have a 7.9-inch 1080p screen that'll support HDR and up to a 120 FPS refresh rate, and a 4K dock that'll upscale your games on your TV. Nintendo also confirmed the Joy-Con controllers will be bigger than the originals and can be used in mouse mode on compatible games. Internal storage is 8 times the old Switch at 256 gigs, and the estimated battery life is up to 6.5 hours. There will also be extras available, including a camera for video chats and a new Pro controller that has customizable rear buttons. Pre-orders in North America were supposed to start on April 9th, but Nintendo just postponed that because of the tariffs. What we do know is that the Switch 2 will be available starting June 5th, and it ain't going to be cheap. It's going to retail for around $450. Who out there is looking forward to this next-gen gaming console? Let us know in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go, Scott. So yeah, a lot of people are excited about that.
I'm not really, never really been much of a gamer.
Yeah. I like them, but as like I said, I stopped really buying system devs. I have like an Xbox. That's kind of as far as I've went. I haven't really kept going after that. Oh, Space Nerd says, did they get their drinks first? This is really dumb. Space Chief says that 400 isn't so bad for the Switch and all, so we'll have to see if and when that can come out. Well, there you go, guys. Oh, let's see, have I done it? I think I have a moment today. All right. Well, this is the end of the regular news, and at the end of the regular newscast, when I have one, I like to take you back in time with a miserable news history. And these are compliments of the curator of all this stuff, Psych Labs, man, Psych Clyde, interwoven throughout the fiber of BF Live The Vibe, every episode, miserable news history. This is where we take you back to the good old days. A lot of you are fans of Bob Levy, and when he was on the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio back in the day, they would have him be the newsman and read the news of the day. So I'm going to take you back in time with that, where Bob Levy was the newsman. February 21st, the year is 2010, Bob Levy and the crew at Sirius Satellite Radio on Howard 101 channel on Sirius. This is Bob Levy reading the news. And what we like to do here on The Vibe is whenever you hear Bob Levy mispronounce a word or a phrase, you type it in our chat the way you thought you heard it. Hang on tight, folks. This is your miserable news history.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
A nigger soldier goes on state TV.
Whoa, what?
What?
What'd you say?
A Niger soldier.
Oh, no, that they threw Niger at him
to
again.
confirm coup.
And what'd you say in the beginning when it first
He
started?
said Niger and Coop instead of Coop.
Niger.
Coop.
Name me Niger.
Whoa.
Renegade soldiers in armed vehicles storm Niger presidential palace with hail of gunfire in broad daylight Thursday, kidnapping the country's strongest president and then appearing on state television to declare they staged a successful coup. The soldiers also said on state TV that the country's constitution has been suspended and all its institutions dissolved. The spokesman for the soldiers said the country is now being led by Supreme Council for the Restoration.
Ooh, he sounds sleepy today, boy.
The Restoration.
The what?
The Restoration.
The what?
The what?
The Restoration of
The what?
the democracy. He asked citizens and the international community to have faith in their ideals, which could turn Niger into an example of democracy and of good governance. That's it.
Right now, at this point in time, you're a lost cause.
He didn't do the intro for it.
What, did it need more of an intro? He said a soldier stays in coop.
Oh.
Need an intro.
I appreciate Psych for
Well, you guys
keeping
didn't
it the
spell it
second
that
time.
way. I'm going to read it the way
We
it's
don't
spelled.
spell it that way. That's how it's spelled. We didn't change
He sounds a little out of it
anything.
on this one,
I'm
Scott.
trying.
Use your fucking brain.
Yeah.
Wake up, dumb.
He sounds a little out on this
Sounds
one.
like he's, got a little pill thing going, and
Yeah, a little bit.
And his nasals sound like they might be packed full of snow.
Cocaine?
People.
And what kind of an idiot are you?
NIGR is not what you said.
Yes. And
it ain't
COUP
Niger
is
either.
not coop either.
Coop.
Who did the poopy? Who did the poopy? Who did the poopy? Did you do the poopy? Who did the poopy?
That was hallucinating. He gets home and he says, a soldier stays the coop.
Cope DeVille.
What?
Jesus.
I don't know how to read. My wife was reading the other day, and I got
Finally.
mad at her, and I said, "Get that book out of here."
He calls and leaves me a voicemail. I should play it tomorrow. I still have it on my phone. He goes, it's just a quick one. He's like, hey, Shirley, she's doing it again. She's got a book. And then you hear her going, get away from me. What's wrong with you? And the phone just hangs up. It's maybe when he grabbed the eggs and threw them on the ground.
No, I mean, it's like, don't read.
Happy Easter.
No, don't read in front of me. That's like, you're teasing me.
How's she teasing
I never
you?
ate French toast in my long time.
I ain't never ate French toast in my long time. Wow. There you go. He's a virtual reading rainbow.
Butterfly in the sky.
A butterfly in the sky, if you will.
I can go twice as high. Take a look
In a book.
In the
I don't know what book he's reading.
Reading. Rainbow.
There he is.
I can
I know.
anywhere.
I don't know how to read.
Friends
Reverend
to
Bob
know
Levy.
And ways to grow. Reading. Rainbow.
I never learned to read.
I swallow. Is that a fucking kid's book?
You want me to read it if it
Friends
was?
to know and ways to grow. Reading, rainbow. Reading, rainbow. Reading, rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go. Olivia is such a stupid name.
A stupid name for the fun segment that we tack on when we have one at the end of the BF Live, the Vibe, Not So Serious News. That's what that was. Hell yeah, we having it. We're doing it. We're making it on a Wednesday. This is the Vibe. Reading is fundamental. I hope you enjoyed the not so serious news. We have fun with the news here on the Vibe, and we do our miserable news history moment right at the end of it. And we're nowhere near done having fun today because we do 3 hours plus of fun here. Every day is what we do right here. Let's what can we get into? See, I wonder how many people are probably feeling like this today. Let me see. Well, play a little video here. We're going to make our way up to 1:30, about 30 minutes after the hour that we're currently in right now. That's going to be exactly halfway through a 3-hour episode of The Vibe. And what we do at that time, we're going to take a piss break. And then when we come back, we're basically going to have another show on the other side of it. And we might have some friends stopping in as well. But let's have some fun playing little videos right now, making our way up to the piss break. Do you ever feel like this? Look at it. You ever feel like this? I just have one of these days.
God. I am so fucking done. Just drive over me, world. I just fell. Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
Fell. Just done. I just tripped because I'm running and I'm fat.
Oh, shit.
Just run me over, world.
That is, oh, man. That face took a shot, man. That head. Oh,
I am so fucking done.
Look at that, but she's like, just stay there.
World.
Just stay there. Look.
I just fell. Yeah.
I got somebody, nobody's coming out to her, Scott. They're just yelling at her. You okay down there? Hey.
Just
you all right?
done.
You fall?
I just tripped because I'm running and I'm fat. Just run me over.
Oh, now finally somebody come out. You tripped because I'm running.
As a fat person, what she did wrong is she tried to fight it, man. You just gotta go with the fall. And when it first happens, if you fight it, you're just gonna hurt yourself more.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Hey, it's great to see on the day side, my lost interest on the Vibe. We've all had days like this. And that's why I saved that video, My Lost Interest, because I thought as much, whether figuratively or literally, somebody, we might not actually fall on our face, Scott, but sometimes, you're going through the day, you might figuratively feel like that. I'm just done with whatever's going on with the day. So I got a vibe off of that one. I thought that was good. What a great attitude. Fuck this. I'm done. She run me over. It wasn't even about just not even getting up, Scott. She was the whole other stuff, the dialogue about that's it. Run me over, world. I'm done.
There's no telling what series of events led her up to that.
Yeah, to say that statement, right? It's one thing just to lay on the ground and just kind of go, okay, well, I kind of fell. I'm going to take a minute. But the whole dialogue that was during it. And then, somebody's shouting, yelling at her. Head over here. Something happens and she's head over heels. She never found out. At least she was honest, as Tiffany Washington. My Lost Interest getting shouted out by P. Cunt, Tiffany Washington. Good morning, My Lost Interest from 2 Joints. P. Cunt gets it right back from Lost and Tiffany Washington. All right, well, it is 26 minutes after the hour, and we got some more fun stuff to get to. I say when we come back, let's try to get a little Perry talk because it's Wednesday. We're going to see what's going on Twitter X, talk about what happened the other night, and see if it's going to be Weather Matters tonight. We'll fall down Scott's hole, and we're going to have a surprise as well. People stopping by. So, like I said, this is halfway through the Vibe. We're basically going to do a whole nother show, kind of like we just did on the other side of this 2.5-minute piss break, folks. That's all it is. It's just a little pause for the cause. It's just a mere 2.5 minutes. And after this, we're going to have a lot of fun. So this is your time, folks. Pause for the cause. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab your weed, grab a friend and tell them ain't nobody has more fun than we do on the Vibe. And we're going to do Perry Talk and a whole lot more right after this. 2.5 minutes and more fun on the other side.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Maybe I did, and maybe I did. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to The Vibe. Let me start off by playing this right here. We are about to get the second half of the show going. Faux show. But let's take care of some business first, and let's get into it. Come on. Here we go.
Here we go, guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Indiana, weighing in at 276 pounds, The WWE Universe has been
Oh, that's right, y'all. Look who's coming in. It's our boy. Oh, let me get all this in. Get everybody in here. Bring him in. It's P to the cunt, the man. P cunt's here. That's why I played his intro, Scott. We got P cunt stopping in on the vibe today. What's up, brother?
It's all right.
What's up? How you doing?
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Not too bad. How you guys doing?
All right.
Doing good today, man. Having a vibe. How you doing on a Wednesday, my friend?
Not too bad. Still sad about the Donkey Kong thing, though.
Yeah, it is. Very sad about that, bro. You kind of see how I didn't know it was going to like choke me up like that when I was talking this morning when I brought it up, man. It's like I just kind of started hearing about it yesterday. So yeah, Scott, you heard about that too. Were you here when we were talking about that?
I wasn't here, but they talked about it last night on No Filter.
Yeah, I got wind of that too, that it was being talked about there. So I wasn't sure if or when or how I was going to talk about it, but Space Nerd brought it up. But yeah, we want to say there's P Cunt getting the shout out love from there. We're going to say rest in peace once again with all of us on screen to our brother Donkey Kongington, man. It's bad shit. Like I said, you get to know and you get attached to these people. Absolutely, bro. So I'm glad you brought him up again. Gina Bobina's checking in. The lovely Gina Bobina. You get a kiss. We're just going over again. Number one, our friend P Cunt is joining us today. He is the creator of that not only that WWE intro that I played that is his intro, but also you'll see my WWE intro and all of these other great wrestling matches of all of kind of these people in our kind of general universe and all. What's your latest one that you made there, Pecan? What's fresh in the WWE matches?
Well, actually, there's one of me and you teaming up as tag team partners.
Is that right? Did you send? Is that one of the links you sent me?
Yeah, it's actually on my page right now, or my channel.
Well, tell everybody what that channel is, buddy.
It's Pete Cunt in big letters, 420.
Right, that's where I'm gonna go right now. PEA. Matter of fact, mine auto completes because I go there. So there's Pete Cunt right there, and let's watch their latest one. What's it? Oh, the 3-way tornado match.
Yeah, ECW tag.
I see. Now look, I'll give you. This is 32 minutes long to give you an idea how deep, how hard my boy goes.
Yeah.
He goes hard in the paint, Scott. That he is making like full ass matches like you could show on TV and everything, and it's a lot of fun. He made some of the early ones. He made was let's do Wendy. Let's do a Wendy one real quick. Even though I know you just made a new one, I know that Wendy loves you and loves all of us and loves wrestling. And and she loves Freddy Krueger. So what do you get when you put all that put all that together? Pecan put it all together. This is Wendy and Freddy Krueger, Hell in a Cell. Let's watch a little bit of this. So what did she ask you to make?
I am pumped for this guy.
Well, recently she wanted me to create
Where's Wendy?
Yeah. She wanted me to create a 8-man match with her and her favorite horror killers, like Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, Ghostface.
That's funny. Well, this is the kind of start of it because this is Hell in a Cell. Wendy versus Freddy Krueger. She loves some Freddy Krueger.
Oh, yes, she does. And Chucky.
Anybody? Yes, she loves all horror, man. I always thought that was the most interesting thing about Wendy, is that she loved that stuff. She like.
Freddy Krueger again. I'm going to come and get you in your sleep, Richard. I'm going to get you as a pig.
I'm going to
I keep that one handy. Gotta love Wendy in a bikini. Oh, was she wearing her diaper? Says my lost interest. There you go. Look, Gina says this is legit. I love this guy. That's a bit of a dangerous top there, says Tits McGee.
After the other night, I'm waiting for a tit to fall out.
Yeah, Scott's traumatized after that. He's like, I don't even want to see digital titty. Uh-oh.
Take a look at the talent in competition here.
Now, I know Freddy Krueger isn't a standard wrestler, Pecan, so talk us about how, tell us how, because you had to put a little work into this to get Freddy.
Well, technically, I looked him up, because there's so many people that create, characters like I do, and they put it in the community. Yeah, and so I searched for the best one I could find, and so I downloaded him, and I was like, oh my god, that's like the perfect one.
That's a great thing because, I'm familiar with that. They do have like a creator community in WWE, and all you guys that are real creative like yourself, you can go in this community and you can share your stuff and you can upload them and other people can use them. So that's really cool, man. That's good. Good background information. All right, here we go. Yeah, people are super creative with this stuff, man.
I like his name, The Nightmare Fred D.
Fred D.
Yeah, whoever made that did that.
Really?
Yeah, because there wasn't no Freddy Krueger or Fred on there. You can only use so many names.
Oh, okay.
You got to trick it.
Yeah, you kind of like, it's like Uncle Jack is Ultimo Jack.
Okay. Yeah, but like I said, and that other match, that one you're talking about, 35 minutes. Hell in a Cell. There you go. They're putting the cell down. Hell yeah. The ultimate.
Well, the one
key.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, the one I did for Wendy that's coming up is after the show.
Really?
It's like 40 minutes long.
Are you premiering another one?
Well, I'm not really premiering. I'm just going, like 3:30, it's going to be on my channel. That way, anybody can watch it whenever they want how long they want to watch it.
So it'll post at like about 3:30 or so. Gina Bobina says, "Got to go back to work. Have a great show." Thank you, Gina Bobina. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great positive day. Thanks for stepping in, Gina Bobina.
God bless a working woman.
Oh, look at that. That's right. How's he pick all that weight up?
Stops the count before it, too. Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
So there you go. You can see the fun now. This one ain't no short one, Scott. This is 20 minutes long.
Yeah, vast majority of them were over 20 minutes long.
Now, do you put some things in, like you put Wendy in, you downloaded Freddie, and then you said some of these things are just like automatic, some of these sequences and all. Like, do you have to sit through the whole, whatever match you create, do you have to sit through the entirety of it, or can you plug things in and then it'll go that long for you?
Well, some of the matches I kind of control, especially the ones with Wendy. Except for this one, I don't think I even controlled this one.
Yeah,
I just let AI take care of it. But most of the matches are AI. You can kind of tell though.
So you don't dictate the outcomes. The outcome's kind of a surprise.
No, especially the AI ones. I just let it play out and just let see what the outcome is.
Okay.
I don't dictate who does what.
So there's no favoritism here. Okay, I'm more.
No.
Scott wants to know how these things are made. All right. Well, I bet there's somebody else that probably he knows a little bit about these, and he knows a lot about Wendy. And let's see if he's got any pictures. You know who I'm talking about. He's my friend. He's yours. He's from the Great White North. He's Bobby Nick.
Hello.
Hey, Bob. How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good, man. We're here with our boy Pecan, who joined us for the second half of the show. And we're watching one of his creations, our good old friend Wendy against Freddy Krueger, one of her favorites, Bobby.
Yeah. Deep butt cheeks to you, sir.
I'm glad you're sticking with that. My boy is sticking with this. He's doing with the greeting and everything. He's definitely
deep butt cheeks.
I actually like it though. I think it's funny.
Of course it is. A deep butt cheeks to you, sir. Awesome. Well, let's see who's checking in. We got Let's Go Freddy. Matt was rooting for Freddy. Hoya, bitches and bitchettes. From Psych Clyde, we've already used some of your content with the Miserable News History Moment, my friend. How you doing, Psych? The produce guy over there for Bob. Killing it and doing it over there. Wendy wants the power, says Space Chief 75. We got the Kuluku call coming in from Pecan. What? My thing is acting weird today. New comments. Oh, I like that, Scott. There you go. You can bring it. There you go. Pecan's throwing out the psych emojis and the whoop whoop Scott from Scott. Whoop whoop. Oh, we got Mama Nick from Tits McGee checking
in. Deep butt cheeks to you, Tits.
Look at that. We got one new friend for you here because My Lost Interest just subbed to Pecan 420, and you can too. It's absolutely free. Like he said, you just type in PEACUNT and the number 420. 420, man. 420. Wendy needs to be stopped. Her reign of terror needs to be stopped. Says our friend Matt. She's killing it. I'm glad, My Lost Interest, and he always, like I said, My Lost Interest is one of the 50% that I can remember that kind of clown on us for enjoying wrestling, but we'll sit here and watch with these people in our community. It makes it much more entertaining. Our boy Pecan made these. And Bobby Nick, we are also in remembering our boy Donkey Kongington. I understand you talked about him last night on No Filter.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
Sucks.
All right, Donks, man.
This show and just living is dedicated to Donkey Kongington, man.
Yeah.
If you guys are going through it, reach out to somebody, man. Give us a DM or something, or call a helpline or something if you're going through something. We don't know why he died, but we also know that he was very candid in here about his thoughts and his demons and stuff.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Donks. Oop. Freddy doesn't know what horror is until he met Wendy. Oh. Thank you, Bobby and Scott, for your shout-outs.
Right on.
The calcified kid could stop her, says FJM. Uh-oh. FJM sounds like he wants a shot at the title there, Donks. FJM, the calcified kid. We had to have him in a doctor's gown when he comes to the ring with the assless doctor's gown. He's always going to the hospital. Uh-oh. Oh, Freddie lost his hat. You know shit's getting real now.
He has him right where he wants him. Taking flight. Rough landing.
Uh-oh.
Out of the ring and even closer.
Wendy was playing possum.
Heading back to the ring.
So these are a lot of fun. Even, like I said, so you can go to Peak Hunt 420 and watch a lot of these, man. Now you're really starting to build up some matches on your page there, Peak Hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, uh-oh. He's got the cover.
Wendy's finishing move is the yes of death. Bobby knows how to do that.
Yes.
Bobby, we going to do a show?
Yes.
Do you love me, Bobby Nick, more than anybody?
Yes.
It's like, I'm going to grow the last 5 strains of seeds will ever grow in his remembrance, because Psych Clyde was a friend, and they liked the booms and the shrooms, and they exchanged like pleasantries and seeds and things of this nature, you understand? So he's going to grow that in honor. So maybe we're going to see pictures along the way of Psych growing the donkey strain. Got to have a donkey strain.
Oh, man, I got to get me some of that.
I know, get some donkey strain. Juggler Jen says, I stopped by Peace Channel and I watched a few matches. Law says when Wendy wins, she sends her opponent a screenshot of the skid mark in her diaper. That's right, you lose, sucker. You lose.
Bobby Nick loses every day then, if that's the case.
Yeah, didn't know you wrestled her every day. There you go.
Might as well. Yeah.
I'm glad to share the weed with anyone who wants to partake. We'll smoke a special strain for Donkey. So yeah, we're in. There you go. Speaking my language. I said, do you speak my language? But Psych don't have a Vegemite sandwich. It's pretty fucked, yeah. All right, so here you go. Like I said, you can find this and many more matches on Donkey's page. This is like we still got like we got at least like 12 more minutes to go. I don't think we have time to watch the entire match, but you can see how much fun it is.
Now I gotta go see who wins.
That's right. You're gonna have to. There you go. I teased you. I tickled your ass with a feather over here. That's right. We're gonna have to. You have to go to Peak Hunt 420 right here on YouTube, as many of you have already done today. Like My Lost Interest. He's not the biggest wrestling fan, but he's a very big supporter of anybody that's creative in our chat family. And I think he's a little closet. We've kind of made him come around to wrestling begrudgingly. But let's see. Peak Hunt. Those videos make my day. That's got to be a great thing to read. Peak Hunt.
Oh yeah. Definitely is.
Got to be a great thing to read. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. I honestly, I think you don't even have to be into wrestling to be interested in Peak Hunt's wrestling videos, because they're Alloverse characters and stuff. You know?
Yeah. That's what we learned, Bobby Nick, because you've done many shows with me where we've bored the shit out of people talking about wrestling. And, I don't like wrestling. I told Pecan at least probably half of the audiences that I ever participate in, you're either for wrestling or you're against. There's no middle ground. But his videos have seemed to make strides in creating like a middle ground and making people kind of like some wrestling. So that's really great when somebody says that anything makes your day. That's a high compliment from Reenie. There you go. That's awesome to know that one little video you did might have made somebody's day. Pecan, can you do mud wrestling? Asked Tits McGee.
I wish.
Like, put it down on a note. You got to see what's out there in the community. I can show them to the little safely. Oh, that's pretty nice. So she can share something that's going on in this community that's relatively safe, because they're it's just like an innocent wrestling video. Mm-hmm. My husband and I watched them the other day while we were cooking. That's awesome, man. That's got to be great. This is great feedback, man. This is great.
Yeah.
And you laugh your ass off every time, Tiff. That is awesome, man. So that's what we love about this community. That's what we love about Chat Family. And I know another thing we like about Chat Family, we should go over to Perry Caravello Live on Twitter X, because I don't know, do you think tonight's weather matters, Pecan? What do you think they're going to do tonight? I don't know. I think he's going to do weather matters. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, they probably will.
we'll have to see what they get into. I don't know if he's announced the type of show, and then Bob was showing some stuff. They always have some great creators and fun people over there who we can enjoy their artwork and just have fun talking about Perry. So I think we're going to travel over there right now. I want to run my element, and I'm going to go hang out apartment 102, and we're going to get into a little Perry talk.
Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk.
That's right. It's Perry talk, folks. As Pecan's doing the damn thing, enjoy him and enjoy all of us. Oh, look, I'm outside here, apartment 102. I'm watching for Randy and for delivery and Juliet. I'm watching for everything, and I'm waiting to see if Perry comes out. Perry, come on out. Perry, let me in. Shut the fuck up. I will not. I'm doing Perry talk. So I'm going to show you what I got here on Twitter X. That's right. It's Wednesday. So we're going to get some form of Perry tonight, but he was in rare form the other night. And talking about creative people in all these communities. There you go. There's Dio Brando. Look at this. Shred the Hooters shirts. Yes, that's what we were hoping to see the other night. Scott. When I did Perry talk the other day. Go ahead.
No, I remember what you said about shredding them shirts.
Yeah,
them Hooter shirts.
Yeah, I was hoping that we would see that. Yes, Bobby Nick. Let me see. There ain't many people that I would say yes every time to, but I think she might be one of them. Let me see. So now Perry got a business proposal the other night. Scott, when we did Perry Talk last visited Perry, he went to his trip and got those multiple shirts that he bought. Right. And then, that we've talked about how they're going out of business. They're kind of going into bankruptcy and all. Yeah. So Bruce Willis and him might be going in on a business venture. They're going in on moopers. They're going to be mooping. He got official letter. This is the offer to be a partners with Bruce Willis about they're going to take over Hooters and they're going to rebrand them as moopers. To Bruce Willis and how he talks. So look, here's the document. It says Bruce Willis. You see this, Pecan? Did you see any of this the other night?
Oh yeah, I did.
There you go. So yeah, that they got like official delivery. He opened up this official letter, and he was so eager to sign it, Scott. About Perry's going to have to run the restaurants and things of this nature. You understand? Look, that's Bruce and his that's going to be the bloopers. Look at that.
Oh no.
There you go. So Nary, look, he couldn't wait to sign off on it, so he signed right away. So this is going to be trouble. This is going to be trouble. He's going to end up being sued or being caught up in the bankruptcy or something. So Mooper's going to moop right there.
So is this going to be the same business model? Is it going to be like women or is it going to be men?
It's supposed to be like that. I think like that bikini that Bruce Willis has. And
that's
all that
what I was thinking.
It's going to be Moopers. It's going to be different because Moopers be mooping. Now let's go to this one. This one says RC pop-ups, Tums overdosing, PCL is official back. That's right. Oh my God, because I want to say within minutes, he wears this. He's wearing this old shirt that say "Old Guys Rule" or whatever. I see it backstage. I'm gonna bring it in. And so this was like within the first half hour of the show was Perry the other night. Here we go. On the first Randy sighting of the evening.
Hi all. In 1992, Perry and I engaged in gay sex acts in my office. I won't say who was what to do, but we had an orgasm. I made Perry come, and he made me come. It was beautiful and consensual.
Oh, look at the Tums, Scott, and look at him. Look at how he's like, just because he heard the Randy tweet, now he's must put some Tums in my mouth.
Are we starting with the Tums?
Total drug addict.
Don't you fucking talk shit to me again, you fucking asshole! Yeah, I got a heartburn because of this shit.
Look at him,
fucking asshole.
Yeah, clearly addicted. How many of these have you?
I got heartburn. Addicted because I got a bad stomach.
Hi all. In 1992, Perry and I engaged in gay sex acts.
So there you go. The funny part about that one was because normally it takes a couple of them to get to that energy peak hunt, but that was like the first Randy drop in, and he just wasn't having it from the get the other night. Now look, he literally did this. They had him wear the sauna suit the other night. And I think he got paid like $150 or something to wear this, 150 pecan or something throughout the entire stream. And then somebody kicked in some more money and they said, look, take the vacuum over there, put it on blow, and do I was calling this the Stay Puft marshmallow suit or something like that. He's got right there. So they paid him to do that. And look, somebody did like an arting life imitates art. Look at this. Somebody did like an artwork of it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So that's what
Seen that on Twitter.
Is that a Dio Brando too? That's where we're at. That's right. And you should go to Perry's Twitter X too, and you can see all this stuff and member up over there. Oh, now here's Hot Amy. Oh shit! It says the screen says stealing Perry's car. It's his car deed. His car deed. Amy's up to stealing his shit. And look, on the site of this one now, he cannot stand seeing her face. He like just goes off at the sound of her voice or the sight of her picture, right, P-Cunt?
Oh yeah.
The gay tin
he
man.
hates her.
The stay gun sag voucher. It's the stay gun sag voucher, man. Willy Wonka told Perry not to chew that gum. All right, let's continue on here. Let's continue on X. And there's a little advertising for Bob Levi. Here's when they put him on. Successes come in threes. So does cutting your hand on the electrical box. Yes. So, Pecan, you saw he did it again, right? Third time.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Third time. So for those who don't know what we're talking about, when Perry rages out and he really can't take any more, he threatens to turn off the electric. And he does something where he like slaps the electrical box because once again, like the Tums, he just goes raging and he cuts his hand on the edge of the metal electrical panel. Now he's done it 3 times now. This time he did it, Scott and Bobby Nick. He had tape. He had tape on it previously to slow his roll and maybe he wouldn't hurt himself if he ever did this again. But he was already getting mad and tore the tape off of the fucking thing and then proceeds to do this.
Yes or no? Do you understand?
I fucking understand, you son of a bitch! Shut the fuck up or I turn everything off! You pain in my ass!
I just added an hour. I told you.
I don't give a fuck!
Sit down or you don't get paid, Perry. Sit down or you don't get paid. Perry, go to your patio right now and tell this guy. Perry, get over here now.
Like, see, he was gone, man. He was like, not, and this was still fairly early in the stream, Pecan. That's what was so funny.
Yeah.
In Reseda, all the electrical panel doors are made of razor wire. Says Matt. Apparently they are because every time he slaps it. Watch. Listen.
Don't do it again. I want an apology out of you right now.
Sorry.
Oh, that was
no sincere apology.
I'm sorry.
Catch your breath, because this is what happens.
Stop
screaming.
Die!
Stop.
Die.
Stop with your nonsense, Perry. Stop with your nonsense. You just scream more like a little bitch, because that's what you sound like, a bitch. When you scream like that, you sound like a little bitch. Give me the finger all you want. Perry, if you don't sit down, you're not getting paid, and I turn off all your cards. Every single one of them.
You're out of my life!
Sit down, Perry. Knock it off. You ape baboon. What are you doing? What is that thrown away?
You ape baboon.
No, were you taking the tape off the electric box?
Yeah, I removed tape.
No, then you're going to be putting it back on as soon as we're done.
I'm not sure, Widow Killer.
Yeah, when we're done.
Yeah, the tape is there to protect
There was
you.
a week or so
When you go
ago.
in the electric box, you end up cutting your fingers because you're a psychopath baboon. Don't do it again. Stop screaming.
This is a 155. None of this is
Why are you going
repeat.
to scream like a baboon?
Look, there's the cut. There's the cut on his finger
Again.
again.
That's 3 times.
3 times.
Fix my fucking hand.
You did it yourself. You did it to yourself again. That's 3 times.
You fucking nut. There's him kissing Bruce Willis from Moopers. Theo Brando. The business partners right here. I hadn't seen that. Great talented people in these communities. A lot of fun. Oh, here we go. This is when this is Jim's movie. The Jim Gray and Gina Carano movie about Perry. The eccentric on Excedrin. This is captioned. That Tony Slam. That Tony Slam was epic. But before we continue on, I got somebody backstage I want to bring in. She's my friend. She's yours. And somebody brought her up in the chat. And we've already talked about her. She's Bobby Nick's girlfriend. It's Wendy's here today.
Hey, Pecan.
Well, we got to correct that. That she's actually my wife, but Scott's also my husband. So
I gave up on the whole the ownership thing there, Bobby Nick. You notice I bailed on that part of the introduction, right?
Yeah.
How you doing, Wendy?
I'm doing good. I cannot wait for the Pecan fight that he did for me.
That's right. Well, we just showed your Hell in a Cell, a little bit of it, when you went against Freddy Krueger, Wendy.
Yeah.
How'd you like that match? That was a fun one.
I loved it. I kicked Freddy Krueger's ass.
I know you enjoyed that part about it. That's right.
Man, now I know how it ended.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, Pecan, right, you're right. Pecan says that he has another one that's going to be posting about 3:30, so you're looking forward to the new one, huh?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Well, Matt says that Wendy was loving the Perry Caravello premiere yesterday. Were you watching the suit where he blew up the suit yesterday?
Yes, I was. I loved the whole damn thing. I couldn't stop laughing, and I accidentally shitted myself.
Oh, my God. Did you take a picture of it and send it to Bobby, Nick?
No, I didn't. I forgot.
I forgot. Well, we always enjoy, and we saw yesterday when you sent the picture to Bobby, Nick. He showed us yesterday. He always screams very loud when we get him, Wendy. So
Yes,
we know.
I sent one to him before he woke up.
Yeah,
wow.
I got one right when I woke up. I was like,
Jesus.
oh my goodness.
So you screamed to yourself. Perry
Yeah.
kind of looks fat now.
Shut the fuck up.
He kind of does look a little bit bigger than he has in the past couple of years. Tom B is hilarious as Space Chief. Yeah, because he knows how to push his buttons. It's funny until he dies on screen. You know, Lost, I had that. I used to watch with that sense of guilt too, right? Pecan, I heard you say yeah, right?
Yeah, definitely. He's going to have a heart attack one of these days.
I know. Well, something's going to take us all down, but Lost, he's been doing this for so long now without having the heart attack. Something's going to get us all one day. It may or may not be on the air, but I do often have that thought. It's funny until he dies on screen. Then it'll be hilarious, says Widow Killer. Hi, Wendy from Space Chief 75.
Hello, Space Chief.
He needs Tits McGee. That's a very good point. Pecan. People have made this comment before. It might have been Tits McGee. We need like live bio rhythm on him. We need like heart rate,
right.
blood. Wouldn't that be neat, Bobby Nick?
That would be great.
Because they have those monitor things that you can easily wear nowadays that Tom B could buy him like the watch or a ring or something, and it could probably feed his stats, and Tom could put it up on the screen. That would be awesome to see like literally what it does with numbers, man. So shout out to Tom B or anybody listening in that community. We got to get that to Tom B. That's a good idea. Bobby Nick, you can't play the field with Wendy and Scott, damn it. That's a great idea, man.
I can. Wendy's playing the field with me and the potato. So there you go.
Yes.
I can't keep up with these love triangles around here. Y'all sick. Spoiler, Wendy. Spoiler alert, Wendy. That's right. I flashed her in real quick. I gave y'all a little preview. Hey, Wendy from Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Popke says, just got back from the Dutch supermarket with my elderly mother. This show is looking like Shuli's show last night. They had 8 people on the screen. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Well, thanks, Daddy. There's 39 of you in the chat. Hope you hook up a brother with a like, share, subscribe. This is The Vibe. We're in the middle of doing Perry Talk. I'm outside apartment 102. Keep my eye on things. They're up to 40 now, and we got great friends dropping in. We always have our great co-hosts and friends, Bobby Nick and Scott Fitzpatrick, but we also have our friends Pecan and Wendy today. We got all the chat family in here.
Hey, BF, can you put me by Bobby, please?
Yes, dear. I'll do that. As soon as my mouse starts acting right, I will. There you go, lovebirds.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you, BF.
Wendy, my lost interest says, is Bobby Nick a sloppy kisser?
No, he isn't. He's an awesome kisser.
Answer that quick and accurate. Let's see. Yelling is exercise for Perry. You're exactly right, Gino, because he'll complain about being low energy and this hurts, that hurts. I'm tired. I got nothing. But man, when something pisses him off or motivates him or they get him to run out to that car, he comes up with plenty of energy. Tom B is like a modern day Marquis de Sade. Space Nerd, today I go grocery shopping. Stacey Nerd says, sweet. The sweet and beautiful Wendy from Stacey Allen.
Hey, Stacey Allen.
Oh, my goodness. And not only did Stacey Allen make me the great thing for Juicy Man Meat intro that's getting me lots of new friends, but Wendy, I did a video. You were on my show watching Juicy Man Meat a couple weeks ago, weren't you?
Yes, I was, BF.
Let me see if I can show you. I made that into a little short right here. Let me see if I can show you that right now. Where did I put that? Wendy, there we go. Little Juicy Man Meat short, and this was Wendy's assessment of one of the guys on Juicy Man Meat. The ladies Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh,
we got
no.
he's back with those pants, guys. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Big old dump truck. Gotta be doing the wide sumo squats.
Come on, Wendy. What do you think about this compared to
First
Bobby?
of all,
Come on.
gotta take that wide stance, toes angle out 45 degrees. The key in this motion is y'all gotta sit in it. Look at me sitting in that squat.
He's sitting in it, Wendy.
That's how we do it here. Driving through the heels. Kick them knees out. See with me. Kick them
We got the official assessment.
So I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to grow some glutes, you gotta start doing the wide
That's a
sumo
huge
squats.
man-ass.
Get thicker than
That's
a
another
sticker.
clip if I could get
Bob
that
the
clean.
bodybuilder. Gonna teach you how to get a big old dump truck. Gotta be doing the wide sumo squats. I need to take a run down here. First of all, gotta take that wide stance.
You notice that
toes
guy
angle out
never
45.
shuts the fuck up in this video is what I know. Listen, back to this short. It's like me and Wendy aren't even talking, but none of us on screen are. This guy just.
The key in this motion is y'all gotta sit in
the
it.
fuck up.
Look at me
Stacey
sitting in that squat. It's almost like you're taking a little poopy in the woods.
What the fuck are you talking about? What's with the dialogue? The shorts ain't bad enough. He's talking about squatting and poopy in the woods.
Kick them knees out. Sing it with me. Kick them knees out. If your knees
He's
caving
half
in,
human.
that's a no-brainer. So I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to grow
He
some
said nope.
glutes, you gotta start doing.
Wendy said nope. She wasn't having it.
No.
Skull says he'll talking about Perry. He'll have a heart attack 1 hour after the stream. He keeps saying it, so it will be willed into reality. Perry emojis being enjoyed by Skull, who supports me monthly by being a member here. Thank you. Let's see those milkers, Wendy and Bobby Nick. Yeah, Wendy. What is this? I hear that you exposed your your breasticles the other night on Uncle Jack's show. Is this true?
Well, no, it was on my show. It was on the Lunatic Lounge.
Oh,
No. Yeah, on Bobby Nick's.
I saw
On the lounge,
the because of the clip I originally saw.
You
was
seen the
attributed
after
to Uncle
party.
Jack. Oh, maybe the after party. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
it was trying to get some heat off of it, huh? I see.
Yes.
That.
Yeah, I seen the
Look,
after
it's a-
party one on Rumble.
Okay. This says, "Oh my God, Perry! Oh my God, get Perry a sexy nurse." What Canadian delicacy are you making, bees? They're talking about here. Well, nothing till Friday. I'm making. Oh, they're talking about food in the chat. It's food talk. Who's a better kisser, Bobby Nick or High Pitch? Ooh,
Bobby.
yeah, you should have known the answer. What's Bobby Nick and Wendy's couple name? Like you got that like like
Bendy.
You got one, but he had that one pretty quick.
Yeah, Bendy. It has been decided by the people.
Yes.
We are Bendy.
You're Bendy.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, but for those you know, it is really true a love affair, and I guess maybe now I got to call this video Bendy.
When you met Bobby on a no-filter night, underneath the stars, everything felt right. She had a smile that could light up the room. Bobby knew, then his eyes were foolproof. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. When he and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild dances, them too. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. When he and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild dances, them too. Those ups and downs, they hold on tight.
Hello, and welcome to Wendy's show, everybody. The Friday night hang, right, Wendy?
Right, Bobby.
Yeah.
Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild dances, them too. Through ups and downs, they hold on tight. Two hearts beating in Wendy's boat's light. Laughter and tears, they've seen it all, but their love stands firm, never to fall. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild dances, them too. Wendy and Bobby, hand in hand, together they'll always stand. In this crazy world, their love is the key.
Oh, we like playing that every night. There you go. I know Wendy likes seeing that, so there you go. Hey,
Yes,
wait a minute.
You.
Oh, yes, you do. My Lost Interest has a request. Wendy, now that you're next to Bobby, can you lean over and kiss him? Uh-oh, we gotta do a bit here. They want to do a bit.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Wait a minute. No, he didn't say he'd be screwing. No, don't do that. Just kissing. Just kissing. Those pants in that short video were originally white before they were yellow, says Widow Killer. Gluteus Maximus. Yes, we're in the middle of doing Perry Talk. That's why I'm outside of 102. But we got great friends joining us like Wendy and Pecan, so I got to let Wendy show up. I remember this talking about the short. Ha ha ha. Obviously, Bendy is the name. So yes, it's Bendy. The couple name is Bendy.
Yep.
Bendy. Bones to Tiffany Washington from Skull. BF's a good kisser too, Wendy.
Yes.
What are you saying yes for? Wait. Happiness? I did not say that. I love happiness. I did not say that. What are you talking about? I love cowboys. I didn't say that. And I mean, Bobby's Nick, my friend, and I want to fuck Bobby Nick so bad here. No, I can't. Wendy's here. I can't say that. I can't say that. Because that's gold. Wendy and Bobby are couple goals. I hope to one day find a love like theirs, says Stacey Allen.
There you go.
Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Not the bees, says Skull, Bones to the Demon. We are in the middle of Perry Talk. I'm going to jump back in it because I got that next video that I'm going to show you, the epic movie from Jim that Jim produced about the great fights that's going on there. Young Wendy was retarded cute. There you go. There you go. She was great cute. Oh, wow. Check this out. Let me see if I can put this up in multiple ways. Wow, this thank you, thank you, Live Ween, and everybody that's helping me. Hey, Bobby Nick, I think you got here definitely a little late, buddy. So you didn't know that I came up with a theme for the Wednesday show. It's Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. We're trying to whack the goal out of the way on a Wednesday.
Oh, there you go.
Whack-A-Goal Wednesday, and my friends are helping me whack a goal, like Live Ween, who's hit me up with 420, bro, and he says, R.I.P. to Donks. Another dab done for Donk. Oh, another dab done for Dunks. Do-do-dum. Another dab done for Dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for Dunks. Hey, I'm going to dab you too. Another dab done for Dunks. You know what to do, Poppy. You don't have to put that in there. You know, Poppy's been looking for something to do. Let me see if I can do this. Let's see if I can put this. Oh, no, I can't. I'll do that later. Let's see. Let's continue on here. Thank you for that, man. I really appreciate that. That helps me continue doing the show. Happy birthday to Terry Nee from Not the Bees. Yes, Bobby, we just played right there. Terry Nee is BF a good kiss? Wait a minute. I said that I was. Oh, hey, Bindi, why don't you? Hey, Bindi, why don't you bend this? Oh, Dice Godfrey. Hey, Bindi. Brutal Pain checking in, my brother. Man. Who likes to get us in trouble? Checking in to Cal. Glad to see Wendy in the PCL chat last night. You got friends in there. All my way to the dentist. Fuck my life and bones. Ooh, I heard Scott's a good kisser, says Jen. Widow Killer says, I can't believe a federal judge blocked the president's order restoring. I know at first, Perry lost his American YouTube and then he got it back, but I hear he lost it again. Let me check in on that one right now. It was. It was fun while it lasted, Perry, I guess.
President Donald J. Trump.
That's your boy.
I am so honored.
Yeah.
And so thankful to you. If I had the money, I would freaking pay for it. I've known Ivanka. It wasn't even a long meet. It was just, hello, how are you? Great show, da 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 da.
Da from Chris Popke. FJM says, a couple made in internet heaven are Wendy and Bobby Nick.
There you go.
Pecan, the generous and guest Pecan. You're on the show with me, but he's still being generous. Help me towards Whack-A-Goal Wednesday, saying puff puff pass chat family. Well, let's do this because because I do appreciate the 420 that I got from Live Ween, and I also want to, acknowledge that. So let's do this, and the one for Pecan. We're going to acknowledge our boy Donkey Kongington. Rest in peace, Donkey Kongington.
Yep.
We love you, chat family. Let's be our friend. Let's see. People in the tax office I work at are getting testy. What? Are they here overhearing this or something? Let me see. Hey, BP. Oh, Hoya BP. We got the puff pass from FJM. My Lost Interest says, Wendy, is it true that Bobby Nick tied you to the bed and then left you for an hour while he smoked a pack of cheap Canadian cigarettes? He tied you to the bed and yeah?
It's okay. You can tell them.
He did. All right. I thought so. Yeah. And did you like it?
Yes, I did.
And did he come back and give you anal when he was done?
Yes, he did.
I thought so. Space Nurse says, get your taxes done. You have 1 week, people. She's letting you know. That's right. Today is April the 9th. And traditionally, April 15th is your tax day, folks. So time is running out. You got to file your extensions. That's a more you know from Space Nerd, who's she's adulting right now. I don't kiss and tell the world. Yeah, apparently you do on, let's see. Apparently you do, Terry Nee. Matter of fact, you tell lots of people everything. Let's see. I have a special report from Terry Nee about some recent goings on that reminded me when I saw his name that I have. So let me pull that up for you right now. I have a special report coming to you from Terry Nee. This is a BF Live special report. Whoa. Loud boomer.
Oh, I knew it.
It's Granny fucking Gators.
Yeah, I knew that was what Granny was up to.
A Florida man has been seen trying to have sex with gators. Let's see. Tax is done. We got that one. Matt's having fun. Let's get back into the Perry now. Scott does that to accentuate every fart in his daily life, apparently. Let's see. J.A. is having fun with the Perry emoji. He's ready for more. I love when Perry believes it's the actual person. And I like when he goes from one, like screaming at it, and then the very next one he loves. Wait, DK is gone. Yeah, for those of you joining the show late. Yeah. Yes, it sounds like you know the name. Some of you know more than others that are, unfortunately, it started going around last night that our boy Donkey Kong and the chat family has passed away as of, I think it was like last Friday. It was said that, so rest in peace. And that's why we smoked one for Donkey Kongington. Yes, rest in peace to our boy Donkey Kongington chat family, man. For real. Yes, Gatsu. Thanks for checking in, Gatsu. Rest in peace, Donkey Kongington, our bro. Mandy Diff is getting the shout out love from Live Ween. Rest in peace from Mandy Diff checking in. Isn't that true, Popke? It does. It sounds like a funeral dirge now. Somehow that song, it always sounded like a little dark and all, and now it's a little more. And whenever I hear that out in public or anywhere, if I'm like a video game place or something, it's definitely going to remind me of him. The answer is always yes, Wendy. He knows that. B, he passed away on Friday, says Space Nerd, who's been telling everybody. The Reverend Bob Levy Quotes, a great supportive bro, checks in with his 7-month member chat and says, is this show going to end at 5 p.m. Eastern time? To Cal, I don't know, with all these friends coming in, you never know. Thanks, RBLQ, for you've been supporting me and knowing me longer than I had memberships available. So thank you for your 7-month member chat. RBLQ, test to Cal, I get it there. My Los Angeles, there's no such thing as a cheap Canadian cigarette. You find that, is that a true statement, Bobby Nick?
I mean, pretty much.
They're not cheap, huh?
No, there's nothing cheap.
Oh, wow. Let me,
unless you're native.
Kind of forgot that he existed, not going to lie. They haven't been around for a while. We're talking about RBOQ. Hoy to everyone I missed has brutal pain, and rest in peace, Donkey. Only suckers pay taxes. I'm a sovereign citizen, even though I live in Canada. Wow. Let's continue on here. I want to thank the one and only I.O. No hurry, says Terry Nee. Whoa. My Lost Interest. Thank you, my friend, not only for spreading some positive vibes and having fun with us and Wendy, but of the $4.99 super chat, back to work, but listening. Peace out, chat. Well, thank you for your help with my goal because it is Whack a Goal Wednesday. So thank you for helping me whack the goal, my lost interest. I appreciate you, buddy. And if I can get my system working, I'll pop these chats up again and I can go through them with my little bells and whistles. Let's continue on here with Perry Talk. You need friends on the res, Bobby Nick. You need friends on the reservation on the res.
Yeah, I don't have any.
And happy birthday, everyone. He was a good friend indeed, Jen. Now let's continue on with Perry Talk right here because I was just getting ready to show you the epic video that was made by the creative people that do these media shares on PCL, which we're going to have to tune into tonight because it is Wednesday night. And I think we're probably going to get Weather Matters, guys. I'm about to check into that. But let's see. This was all of these great slams and moments made into a movie, an epic movie. From director Jim Gray. Gina Carano. Where Dreams Die. Look, Peacock, that should strike a nerve with you. You're Peacock. That's Peacock. Where Dreams Die, Reseda, California.
This could not be true.
You getting cooking tonight?
No, can't do that.
He was my favorite one because he just made me laugh all the time.
Do what I say right now.
He really touched people's lives.
I genuinely don't think a lot of people realize what fame really is. All of your worst instincts are going to be catered to.
His life was overtaken by addictions. Hollywood is full of enablers.
They really preyed on somebody.
They put dropping loads in there, guys. The Nick Manning clip.
Frustrating because he comes up with these ideas,
right?
And you're like, I don't know. And he insists, no, it's got to be this way. It's got to be this way. And you're like, okay, you know,
Dave Navarro.
Then it's got to be a certain way. And then you know what happens? He's right. Fucking time. And you're like, God damn it.
He was doing so well. Everyone thought he was clean and sober. That's when we knew that there's way more to the story.
These are all.
After a few years of awesome video parts, he eventually became pro for girl skateboards.
For girl skateboards.
Regular clothes, and he's going to put on his costume. And so
an obese man, a disgusting man who could barely stand up, a man who if you saw him on the street you'd point him out to your friends so that they could join you in mocking him, a man who if you saw him while you were eating you wouldn't be able to finish your meal.
People think Tums works on stomach gas. It does not work on gas. It's calcium carbonate.
The actor Harry Caravello was found dead today in an apartment.
Oh, see, Lost? Eccentric on Excedrin. Coming to a theater near you.
Rhino now?
He started to see
In a world.
What?
In a world where you eat excessive amounts of Excedrin and Tums.
He started to see tigers. His use of Excedrin was hitting a danger level.
Yeah, sure. Or lies.
From James Gray and Gina Carano.
Jim Gay Gray and Gina, the Mobina Carano. There's nothing authorized about this stuff shown on my screen. Oh, and look at the names on here. Don Barris.
Tom Barris could not be reached for comment due to his loyalty to PCL Live. He told Perry he wasn't participating in this. They contacted him, but I'm not doing that, Perry.
Deal with again.
That was an ovary tiger, not a testicle tiger. It was ovary.
That's where I am honored to have my boss, Tom Brennan, in my life.
Sure.
Yeah, by the way, they did contact me about that, Perry. I said I wanted nothing to do with it.
Well, I want nothing to do with it because what I just saw is just plain disgusting.
That was disgusting, according to Perry. Bob and Granny did their thing last night. Now Bob was playing this. Oh, this was like done up for Bob this morning, but this is the actual raw video. If you were watching the Levy-verse this morning, Bob had like a little play on. I imagine that Psych maybe did that. I'm not exactly sure, but you're gonna see somebody from the other side of these pearly gates right here in Reseda. What's up, Justa? There he is. Look at him. Bob Reseda is in heaven. Oh. I said I'm gonna put this away for when we need it, Bobby Nick.
Jesus. Yeah, one day this is gonna take on a different meaning.
Yeah, like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's what these crazy people are doing. We'll show it one more time. Yeah, that's right. It's Saint Levy, Widow Killer. Fucking crazy people. You guys are nuts. I love it. That's right. Heaven is a gay Ted community. 2 joints. Bob is the patron saint of smoking. Katsu says, R.I.P. Gandalf. Gandalf. All right, there you go. We played that one a couple times. Oh my God. That is some funny shit. Now here's like an old one. Look at this one with what this old hairdo, what's hair hat. Let's see. This is the old one that says this is put on by El Señor Los de Mimos. So let's see what this is. This is people having fun in the Perry Caravello community, folks. And like I said, half of it is watching Perry freak out, but the other half of being part of the PCL is the chat family, no doubt, because you get to know people that you get attached to, like Donkey Kongington, to where you feel like they're family, and we have a lot of fun cracking jokes and everything. So that's really the other half that you don't see through the yelling. Let's watch this old one.
I fired it without clenching my butt when I would shoot, when it all of a sudden turned into a turd. Whoops!
Oh,
this is the last time I'm bringing this story up again.
You'll take it to the Haagen-Dazs?
Early 1980s.
Right.
I'm downtown. I'm walking.
Right.
I'm farting. And all of a sudden, I'm feeling a turd starting to approach my ass.
We've all been there.
And I didn't clench in the middle of the fart, and it ended up coming out of my ass. And I figured, okay. Now that it's coming out of my ass,
The
I'm going to
Haagen-Dazs
push
story.
it out of my ass. So then I grabbed the wall, and I pushed it out of my ass. It crawls down my pants, okay? And I shook it out of my leg.
You hear this, Wendy?
And then there's
Yes, I hear it.
a long, hard turd. I tried to walk away from it.
Right.
But it kept calling me, saying, hey, well, you can't leave me here.
His turd was calling him.
That's what the turd was saying to me. So I just said, fuck it. And I picked it up, and I walked around the corner to Haagen-Dazs, and the manager of Haagen-Dazs just nodded his head towards the bathroom. And I said, I know where the bathroom is, thanks. The place stopped business, and everybody froze when they saw me walk in there.
Walking with a turd? Yeah, that'll do it.
So I walked to the bathroom, I dropped the turd in the toilet, washed my hands, I sat down and took a bigger shit, washed my hands again.
Right.
And then I walked out.
Man, they should make this a movie. Fuck me. They should make that a movie. I bet somebody will.
Or a mini-series.
A miniseries, right? Pecan. Yeah, the old Haagen-Dazs story. Who has a story like that, Scott? And then the turd called him, he said. He shook it out and left it on the ground, but the turd was calling him. I love that part of it. The turd was calling him. This was the, Wendy, this is what you watched last night, right? The sauna suit?
Yes.
When he filled it up with air and everything? That was funny, wasn't it? Yep.
Yes, it was.
Well, they say in the chat that he's going to be cooking tonight, and there it is right there. Tonight we're going to get cooking with Perry. Let's see. Because Tom was talking about it, like, are we going to do a game stream? But he says, no, I'm not have the patience for doing a game stream. So it looks like they're going to cook tonight. So I wonder what they're going to cook. I wonder if anybody knows what they're going to cook. You're going to have to tune in at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East to see. Now, the other night, you see that he's a Tums addict, right? Pecan, you know that. He's a Tums.
Oh, yeah.
Tums and Excedrin addict. Well, this is him the other night. He got super chatted to dump it out. They challenged him to dump out his Tums in the toilet the other night.
So we've got empty bottle of antacids.
He's a pillhead, and he needs help. He needs an intervention.
Toilet of antacids in toilet, okay?
$20 if you would take your Tums that you have to the side of you there and dump the rest in the toilet.
$2,000, and I still won't do it.
Really? Because
That's for my fucking stomach. I have heartburn all the time. I have an ulcer, you despicable loser.
Actually, I read it wrong. It's $25.
I don't care.
But Perry, that tub is probably about $7.
I don't care. God fucking damn it.
Now you're gonna take more. You know that's a bad. Look at the way he eats them. He's such an addict.
Yeah, because I have a heart.
Tums addict.
When have you ever seen anybody eat Tums like that?
Never.
Right. I mean, like he was eating them like he was like definitely fiending on him. Like he was like they're flying all over the place. Like,
if you have more than a certain amount of day, it has the adverse effects, and you're actually harming yourself.
Oh yeah, he had to put that He had to put that lip stuff around his eyes and around his nipples, I think, before he put the suit on. What he saying?
He's gonna get some fucking kidney stones or some shit.
Well, so that's what Tom tries to tell him. And Bobby Nick, he got so violently upset at the notion that Tom was saying, look, if you take too much of anything, it's bad for you, Perry, and it can actually like block your shit up. And he started yelling like a banshee at the notion that Tom was just trying to literally be nice to him that one time.
Right. So you're addict to
The first person to gain weight from Tums.
Anybody who's watching this can see. This is textbook addict behavior.
Completely redundant.
No, you're an addict.
Disgusting.
Okay, so you don't want the $25 to dump them out.
No.
Even though you can buy a new tub tomorrow for like $7.
I don't care. Not gonna happen.
2 minutes later, I like to say. Every time he I like 2 minutes later. His first answer is always no, P-Cunt, right?
Oh, yeah.
What does he say yes to? He doesn't say yes to anything except Randy.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
You could have left. Days are running. There you go. He poured them out.
Tums are that. They're generic Tums.
There you go, folks. That's all. So to find out what he might cook tonight and see what kind of antics we might get into, you're going to have to tune in tonight and every night he's on. I hope you enjoyed that. That was just a little bit of fun we do. That was just a little bit of Perry Talk. Not the Bees was worried. Don't worry, Not the Bees. I was supposed to shift back to my regular studio and get out of the hall. So there you go, a little production. Not the Bees was a little worried, but don't fret. It says it's like the fifth or sixth person to say it was yesterday. It had me worried that I was still on Tuesday and all of yesterday was a dream. No, my friend, Not the Bees for whatever reason. I guess because it was a popular segment. I guess Garrett made a little premiere last night, and they ran a little premiere of just the part where he put the air in the sauna suit for a while. And so a lot of us were hanging out for about a half hour or so in the chat last night for that quick premiere. Too many Tums will definitely cause kidney stones. That's a more you know from Chris Popke right here. Absolutely, man. Perry emojis are being utilized by my friend Pecan, and thank you for the generous $2 super chats and all the fun today. I wish yesterday was a dream, says Space Nerd. Yeah, talking about our friend Donkey. Sorry. Hey, Pecan. Hey, Pecan, can you say Chalamet? He wants you to say Chalamet like Adam Sandler. Ready? There you go.
Chalamet.
A Chalamet. You got a Chalamet. Excellent. One more that I won't talk over. Here you go.
Chalamet.
There you go. You got your clean Chalamet right there. Awesome. Chalamet. I love that. That's a little deep cut reference knowing about Adam Sandler and everything. Doing that day, Chalamet. It was demonic, it was demoralizing, it was dehumanizing and demeaning. Yeah, so Popke says he got you to say Chalamet, and I would like to Chalamet play a couple of these great Chris Popke PCL songs. Perry's bananas.
I've got enough bananas in my home.
See if he gets some more tonight.
And another banana that I don't need? I don't need them! I don't fucking need bananas!
No?
I got enough bananas!
Hey, shitty me.
Chalamet.
He likes bananas and he likes 7-Up.
I enjoy bananas.
That's right. And you know what? Perry is only going to take so much before he calls the police.
I'm never eating food from that door again! Fuck you!
Have a little Perry music theme right here. Get pumped up for tonight's show.
My house.
Your house.
Is not allowed in my house. No one's allowed in my house. Unless I allow them in my house. Then if I allow them here, they're allowed my house. My house.
Then they're allowed.
What the hell, Jagoff?
Don't touch Perry's car.
I love my car.
Right.
It's too valuable to me,
Right.
and it's in way too good of condition to me, and I will never get rid of it. You see? My car. I love my car, and I take good care of my car. It's still in good shape. The seats aren't torn. My car. When the plastic or the leather starts cracking, then it's
Skull
time to
knows.
replace that.
They're not allowed unless they're allowed, and then they're allowed.
Get a whole new vehicle. Good day.
Live Ween says this shit is illegal levels of amazing. I'll play you one more.
My gun shot the sheriff. He didn't shoot the deputy.
Oh no.
Oh no. My gun shot the sheriff.
But you know I wasn't holding it.
Ow, ow!
Enjoying some great tunes made by the one and only Chris Popke here on The Vibe, hanging out with Wendy, P-Cunt, Bobby Nick, Scott, Fitzpatrick, and all you great people in the chat. We're going to keep going on with the show. It's 2:34 where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. We got plenty of time to go before the top of the hour. But let's see. Let's get a little love in right now. A little robot love. Look at this, guys.
No.
It's I should just call this Where's the Hole? I should call this segment Where's the Hole?
Oh my God. Oh, that's creepy as fuck.
Where's
where we can use again the same engine for each robot and create a new robotic character very quickly. But isn't that right there?
You get tired of one girl, you get to slap another face on, Bobby Nick.
Hell yeah.
Look at Bobby.
Oh, hell yeah. I could make a Bobby robot.
Oh, look where Wendy took it
There
right
you
away.
go.
Let's watch that one more time now that you kind of process what the hell that is.
The things that Wendy would do to me.
This segment is, I'm going to call this segment, Where's the Hole?
Can she open her mouth?
Bobby Nick asking all the important questions. He's trying to get to Where's the Hole?
I think those titties are real. Where we can use
They're probably the same titties that some of these human girls are wearing, Scott.
Ooh, that's too much teeth. Look at that.
Hey, Bobby Nick, with the you can get the teethy BJ or you can get the less teethy model BJ.
Oh, hell yeah. I gotta get me a Bobby Nick robot.
What she would do to that. You're right, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
Parry of death.
Did you hear me?
There you go. That was so. We have so many of them. Like I said, I could probably do a whole segment called "Where's the Hole?" because I always have these. Got the bottom half of the women, got the top half now. Somebody's going to put it together and be screwing it real soon. Yes. Hey, Tiff from JA checking in. I love the Slayer one. Good work, Popke. Agreed, Chief. They're all loving that. F that, says Electric Head Gino. It will still argue with you about everything you do. Actually, not literally. What's up, Gatsu? A Bobby real doll for Wendy. Question:
no.
Cigarettes included? Cigarettes included, Gatsu. You make a good point. We don't need androids. Future. That's right. Trugs warned us about this. In case you know. If you know, you know. Skoll says, and that, my friends, will be the cause of a drop in the global birth rates. There's be errant semen and computers everywhere and robots everywhere. Looks like
You're getting electrocuted.
Looks like a great Christmas gift for Uncle Jack. I said that's pecan. Looks like a great for Uncle Jack. There you go. Oh, fucking Uncle Jack taking shots in here. I love it. Robotic boobs, LOL. No, like I say, it could be the same ones. That was fucking scary, says Gatsu. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Where's Sarah Connor when you need her? Take me to Sarah Connor. Get to the jobbers. Wendy would wear the Bobby Nick doll's face off. Face off. Face. Yeah, it would. Wendy, could you take that skull out from between your legs, please?
Yes, I could, dear.
Take that Bobby Nick skull out from between your legs.
Okey-dokey.
Well, check this out. Somebody was asking about the Perry car. Well, I have something kind of close to that. For the sake of this, we're going to call this 80 Corolla demolition race. Check this out. It's
Nissan Altimas at the ready to go for
This is actually, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is 80 Nissan Altimas, all of the same model car in a track. Now, 80 cars on a track. Pecan, you know, if you're a racing fan, NASCAR professionally only does about 40 at the max.
Yeah.
And that's professional. So this is the 80 cars, 80 Altimas. Let's watch this.
nearly 80 Nissan Altimas
Nearly 80, I
at
guess.
the ready to go for 60 laps. Folks, let's count down. 4, 3, 2, 1. The Altima 600 is underway.
Altima 600. This should go good.
Oh my God, someone's
Probably gonna be a crack after the first lap.
Oh, look, yeah, look, bro. They're not even making it out of the first turn.
All right. Yep. All right. It's like demolition derby.
Stupid crazy.
This can't be safe. Who sanctioned this shit? One more time around. It does look like fun until you get whiplash.
Yeah.
Bobby Nick's black shirt provider says all women drivers.
I'll show you all how I drive.
Oh my God, someone's gonna crash. Someone's gonna crash. Someone's. Oh! I knew that was coming.
The Ultima alternate. Tiff, like, is it from Ohio? This seems like something very Ohio. Damn, I thought that was a fun video to play here today. Lots of fun. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Never seen nothing like that. All right. Let's see what we got here. I got some other stuff to get into. It is Wednesday, and I didn't do them Monday, so I might have to do some horoscopes, guys.
Whenever I get a goddamn controller, I'll show you all how I race. Goddamn it!
So she's like, let me get a controller in my hands, and I will show you some shit. Let's see. That does look like fun. A lot of the people are saying that would be a more fun way to do it if you could do it with like RC remotes and everybody's in the stands like doing it. That would be the safe way, I guess. I live not far from a couple tracks, says Tiffany Washington. Stacey Allen says, where my dad used to race, they had spectator drag, where people raced the cars that they drove to the track. Yeah. Local dragway here used to have a Capital Raceway. They used to have a night where guys could just bring their shit, Bobby Nick. You could just race your street cars, street rides.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. And I think you had, not quite that crazy down there, but you had some of those stories. I don't think they did 80 at a time. But why don't we do this now? I know that we do have Cyrax videos too, but I also know that I haven't done horoscopes Monday, and I don't want to go 2 days without doing them. So why don't we do that? We used to call it Soulful Horoscopes, but Popkey being the guy that he is, he gave me a cool song that I like to play during this. So it's kind of Soulful Horoscopes, or also we're going to call this segment Rock You Like a Horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope.
Now I'm definitely gonna rock Bobby to tonight.
Oh shit! Wendy is ready. That got her all sexed. That got her all sexed up. Well, I don't know if we can help you, Bobby Nick.
Wendy's horny.
So she love you long time. I love that laugh. Well, here you go. I'm gonna set a sexy mood. And I'm going to do our Soulful Horoscope readings, rock you like a horoscope. But today, I will go to the chat eventually because I do see the first one in there. But because we have the lovely Wendy Pack joining us right down here, I'm going to go start with Wendy and say, Wendy, what is your horoscope sign?
Taurus.
Taurus. That's because nobody does it like the bull. You have a bull. Well, I also know that Mr. and Mrs. Sight Clyde are Taurus, along with some other friends here on the show. So I'm going to read Taurus first for Wendy and all of the Taurus joining us today. Because Wendy is our guest, here comes Taurus, Wendy. It says today is a 7 out of 10, Wendy. So I hope you're having a great day. It says, Taurus, relax and enjoy the company. Find what you need close to your home and savor your time with your friends and your family. That's what you're doing right now. And then look, I swear to God, this is it. It says, Wendy, for Taurus, your last thing it says is to give in to romance.
Oh, hell yeah!
It does say that. You are doomed, Bobby Nick. Because that was her legitimate horoscope reading, her Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. And now I'm going to go to my friend and guest today, Pecan, checking in. Who's right up here. He's right over there. Over there. And I'm going to read Pecan. Over there. I'm going to read Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius for my great friend Pecan and all the Aquarii joining us today. This is your Rock You Like a Horoscope, Soulful Horoscope reading. Because I can't figure out what I'm going to call this, so I call it two things.
Hurricane car.
She's ready. Wendy. She is ready.
Rock you like the hurricane car.
She is ready to fuck when I play this song. You are done. Bob, I didn't try to trigger her. I didn't know that the horoscope song would trigger Wendy like this.
I didn't know that either.
Bobby Nick. Rock you like a Bobby Nick. Wow.
I got deep butt cheeks.
We'll see him later. Great show, BF brother. Thank you. 2 joints. JFK Hedgehog says that's the Freedom Factory in Bradenton, Florida. Nice JFK Hedgehog. Aries and Libra for Mandy Double Diff. Checking in on the vibe today. I call her Double Diff because she's on the cusp, so she double diffs and she gets 2. Aries is the first one for Mandy Double Diff. And all the Aries joining us today. Today is an 8 out of 10 for my Aries friends. The time for talking is past. You know what to do. You know what to do. Movement builds energy and strength, Aries. Physical actions will get you results. Practice and increase your tempo. That is for Aries. And that's Mandy Mandy, yes.
Hey, BF,
yes, sweet.
I never heard you did Pecan scope.
Did I skip it? I did Aquarius. He's Aquarius.
Can you do it again? Because I didn't get to hear it.
Well, sure, because you're my guest and my lovely Wendy. Absolutely. This is for Pecan, and apparently it's for Wendy again. This is Aries, the age of Aquarius. For Aries, I will read it again. Oh, this is for Aquarius. Here we go. Here we go, Aquarius. Oh, did I not read it? She might be right. I don't think I read it. Did I not read it? Aries.
You might not have.
Sorry, my apologies, Pecan. My apologies, Pecan. Well, maybe there's a read that says, I think hopefully you're having a better day than this, but it does say you're having a 6 out of 10 for my Aquarius friends. Ooh. It says to review your shared accounts and update your financial plans with your partner.
Hello, Frisco.
Oh, or it says align on your priorities, manage your taxes, your insurance and legal matters, and contribute to family accounts. It sounds like it's all money and tax based. And that might make sense considering that it is tax season coming up here. My apologies. That's for all my Aquarius friends. Let's see. We got Aries.
Hey, BF.
Yes, dear.
Can you do my love Bobby's horoscope? I'm dying to know what his is.
I will do that because you want to see if the love machine kind of matches up. So Bobby Nick is a Sagittarius, but we call it Vagittarius on here on the Vibe because it's not a sign, but it should be, and it's a lot more funnier. So this is for Bobby Nick and all the Sagittarius joining us, Wendy. It says that today is a 6 out of 10 for my Sagittarius friends.
Jesus.
You feeling more than a 6? You feeling better? How you feeling?
I don't feel no 6. I don't know, man. Jeez. That's
well,
low.
it does go on to say that a professional test or challenge has your attention, like Wendy Pack, maybe. Compete. You got to compete to advance, Bobby Nick. Practice and practice and prepare before you presenting. It says to keep up to the budget and smile for the camera. Oh, she's gonna film it.
Oh my God.
She's gonna film it, Bobby Nick. And we're all going to see it, Pecan.
That's horrible.
We're all going to see it.
It's going to be on
tonight.
It's going to be on Rumble.
Tonight I'm going to die. I think that's what's going to happen.
All right. Well, smile for the camera when you do. Let's go on. We did Aries and I was going to do Libra. Libra, this is your second one for Mandy Double Diff. I did Aries, and now I'm going to do Libra, and I think we're right on the right track now. Libra, this is for Libra. Today's a 6 out of 10. Get quiet, Libra. Listen to your intuition. Revise some of your upcoming plans and strategies to adapt around recent changes. Privately organize and plot, Libra, and consider some unexpected options and opportunities, my Libra friends. Gimme Beso says, I grew up watching figure 8 races in Indianapolis. That's crazy, guys, where you have to like kind of meet.
Hell yeah.
Right, Scott? Make sure you don't meet in the middle.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous.
I've only done that stuff on video games, donks. I've never done that stuff for real.
A lot of potential to get T-boned on those.
Yeah. And absolutely, it makes it more dangerous. Please read Capricorn for donks one last time. I will do that. Even if I read it, I'm going to read it again. I didn't read it. So this is for a salute to our friend Donkey Kongington. I know the Dead Fool and some of you other. This is for all my Capricorn friends. Rest in peace. Capricorn, today is a 7. What's your next destination or educational opportunity? Destination? That's weird. Do the homework and get your information together, Capricorn. Determine your course of action and make some reservations and register. I hope he didn't have to register where he went. But rest in peace to our friend Donkey Kongington, and that is your Capricorn reading for today. Stacey Allen says, damn, Bobby is a stud. Uh-oh. You're a stud, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
So, Wendy is making promises.
Yeah.
That's Chris Popke. As I move on to Leo, this is for Space Nerd and all the other lovely Leos. I believe Tiffany Washington and some other Leos in here today. This is your Wednesday, middle of the week, because we didn't even do a Monday, so I had to get them done today. Rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Leo. Today is a 7 out of 10 for my Leo friends joining us today. Focus on making money, Leo. Take advantage of a profitable opportunity. Avoid distractions or scams. Provide valuable services and reap some rewards. And make some lucrative connections. Space Nerd and all the lovely Leos. Nice, gimme Besos. Gatsu says, Wendy wants the gravy, Bobby.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
She wants that
Yes,
man.
the white creamy gravy. Yes.
Tars, because nobody does it like the bull. I believe we covered that, so I hope you heard it the first time, Justa. If you weren't here for it, go in there again and let me know, and I'll read it again. Skull shouts out, says, cigarettes and scorpions, an erotic retelling. Oh, cigarettes and scorpions in a world. An erotic retelling of Bobby, Nick, and Wendy. That's the
Hey, BF.
Yes.
Can you do my best friend Tesco Tiger horoscope?
Do you remember what it is?
I think it was
Mess it.
Was it Cancer?
No, it wasn't Cancer. It was
Ooh. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna talk to Brett right here because Brett's Hollywood Show checks in. Hey, buddy. He says, I'm making a cameo appearance. It's like when Bob Barker was in Happy Gilmore. Huh, the price is wrong, bitch. What's up? Brett's Hollywood Show checking in today. Wendy is an earth sign. Popkey and I need Scorpio, and I will do that because I knew that. Let's see. This is for my great talented friend, Chris Popkey, and my other talented friend, Stacey Allen, who has got me so many more subscribers with her Juicy Man Meat reel.
Yeah, right.
That you can see right here on my BF Live channel on YouTube.
Hey, Mandy, do you remember what my best friend Testicle Tiger horoscope is?
Well, while you get that information and remind us all, because I mix them all up in my head, I'm going to read Scorpio for Stacey Allen and Chris Popkey. Today is a 7 out of 10 for my friends Stacey Allen and Chris Popkey. Scorpio, confer with friends and allies. You have more resources and possible options as a group. Teamwork is the magic ingredient, and it makes the dream work, I've heard. Share your talents and resources. I know they do that. They totally do that. They totally do that. Thank you, Popkey, and thank you, Stacey Allen. Pecan is a water sign just like me. Pecan is a water sign just like you, eh? Interesting. Looks for water sound effect. Go, Wendy. Go, Wendy. Go. Dang Lizard checks in, taking the vibe worldwide. How you doing?
I see nothing. I know nothing.
Dang Lizard saying Hoya to you, Wendy.
Hello, Lizard. BF, I think my best friend Testicle Tiger horoscope is CAPRICORN.
Capricorny, baby. Well, I'll do that. I will definitely do that. Wendy is shot out of a cannon today, Chris Popkey says. You're right. Wendy's coming in hot, and I love her energy today. She's keeping me straight. She's got Bobby Nick all sexed up, and we're having fun here on the vibe.
Oh, hell yeah. Bobby, just you wait till this show's over.
Oh, no.
That sounds like a threat and a promise, doesn't it, Pecan?
I'm scared.
I think it's
hey, Wendy's wet.
Damn. Tax season, it's the most wonderful time of the year, says Popkey. Well, good luck, Bobby, says FJM. Dang Lizard is getting the shout out from everybody in the chat, from Pecan and everybody. Hey, Popkey, I'm working in a tax office. It's nuts, says Space Nerd. There's Dang Lizard getting love from Pecan right back. Liveween says, Libras. What do you got? Fucking Wrangler underwears over the here. Libras. I got them Libras. Let's see. Quit quiet. Listen to your intuition. Revise your upcoming plans and strategize to adapt around recent changes, Libra. Privately organize and plot and consider unexpected options and opportunities. That sounds glamorous, nerd. What's up? I only race for pinks, Articulate John says. You don't race for other people's Corollas? Like I think that's how Perry got his car.
Shut the fuck up.
I think that's not Mom's car. You won that in a bet. Delicious. Neapolitan ice cream flavor, says randomly. You got it, Space Nerd. Let's get on with it. See if I'm missing anything. Tax loophole that allows you to write off cigarettes. Asking for a Canadian friend. Bobby Nick. Bobby wants to know if there's a cigarette loophole. You could write it off as a business expense, Bobby. You could say this is part of what you do now.
I don't think they'd go for that.
You don't think they go for that? We're trying. We're helping here. We're not accountants, and we don't play one on here either.
Yeah.
It's candy corn. I mean Capricorn. Virgo for me, not the bees. Well, thank you. There's only few of us. There's so few of us, so I'm going to do Virgo, and I will make sure I get the Cancer for my boy Scott Fitzpatrick and Brian Clutter. But first, I'm going to be a little selfish, and I'm going to read Virgo for me and not the bees and all of our other Virgo friends. This is your... Today is an 8 for us Virgos, and I feel pretty good about that. Nurture your damn self. Nurture, that's right, nurture and nature. Care for your own needs before helping others. Ooh, okay. Try a new style. Okay. Pursue personal priorities. Prepare for an upcoming spotlight. And recharge, Virgo. The bricked up segment is fucking great. I'm not sure if we're going to get to it today, but thank you, because we are 4 minutes till we get to the top of the hour, wrapping up this episode of The Vibe with our friends P. Cunt and Wendy Pack joined us today. Changing the vibe. 1992 says live ween. What do you think about that, Perry? What do you say about that?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you never bring it up. Let's see. I think Testicle Tiger is a Capricorn. All right, so here we go. Let's read the Capricorn now. Did I do that? Here we go.
No, not yet.
Well, I did it for Donkey Kongton, but I'll do it one more time.
Okay.
I'll do it one more time for TT. This is Capricorn. It says today's a 7 out of 10. What's your next destination or educational opportunity, Capricorn? Ask yourself that question. Do the homework and get your information together. Determine your course of action. Make some reservations and register, Capricorn. Ooh, Terry Nee. Wait, Terry Nee, don't be getting all horny for Brett. With all the huggy, kissy emojis. I thought we had a thing going. What the fuck was all this with the love? We doing that. We got Matt Fritzen checking in. What's up, Matt Fritzen? That's a name I'm not familiar with, but welcome to The Vibe. This is a show we do Monday through Friday, and on Wednesdays, and Friday, we do the Soulful Horoscope readings, or the Rock You Like a Horoscope. Well, so since your new name here, and a fellow Virgo, I'll read it one more time, Matt. Welcome to The Vibe family, my friend. It says, today is an 8 for my Virgo friends. My new friend, Matt Fritzen. Nurture yourself, Virgo. Care for your own needs before you help some others. Try a new style, Matt. Pursue some personal priorities. Prepare for an upcoming spotlight. And recharge your damn self. That's for my new friend, Matt. Mud Sharks Unite's been hanging out the whole show, says, haha, fuck yeah. Articulate John getting the shout out love from B-Cunt. Bobby needs a cigarette sponsor for the show, says Mud Shark Unite. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Not the B says, I definitely need a recharge today. So he was feeling what I was throwing down with the vibe of the Rock You Like a Horoscope. Pisces, please, I will read it for Matt. Come on. Even if I read these twice, I'll read them for my friend Matt. Today is a 6 out of 10 for my friend Matt. Together, you can get better results with less effort, Pisces. Stick to stable options and familiar routines, Matt, because collaboration makes things easier. And romance is entirely possible. Yeah. I know that even though it's not, his horoscope, but Wendy and Bobby going to have some romance after the show for real.
Oh, hell yeah.
Find a Canadian Indian who doesn't smoke, says Terry Nee. Skoll says, everything comes back to 1992. When did KB lose to Chappelle on Star Search? 1992. When did Perry blow Randy Callahan? 1992. It's all connected. I kind of agree with you there, buddy. I agree.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I think Skoll is onto something there. Hey, Articulate John from Tiffany, Washington. They are called First Nations or indigenous now, Terry. I'm very offended. Oh my. First Nations, indigenous people. Skull, don't forget 2 Joints by Sublime was in 1992. That's right. See y'all in the Perry chat tonight, says Mud Sharks Unite. Thanks for checking in, everybody. We're going to probably start winding down this episode of The Vibe. We're going to finish up on Soulful Horoscope readings, and then we're going to come back and we're going to let everybody do their plugs and say their last words and goodbyes as we wrap up a Wednesday on The Vibe. Skoll says, even more evidence, not the bees. Checking in. Well, let's do Scott Fitzpatrick's now, because I think I literally did every other one but cancer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this for my buddy and coach, Scott Fitzpatrick. This is Cancer. Today is a 7 out of 10 for my friends Scott and Brian and all the Cancers. You're especially brilliant, Scott. You're especially brilliant. Dive into research, writing, or a recording project. You kind of do that every day. It says you should dive into a reading, writing, or recording project. Learn something fascinating. Study new developments. Express your views on a subject. You do all of that with your Tammy videos, Scott.
Yeah, sounds kind of like what's going on with me right now, yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm glad that everybody's here enjoying the vibe today, and we might not get to the juice, the ladies.
What's Wendy doing?
Well,
what's
wait a minute.
Her eyebrows have been dancing up and down.
She's doing a William Montgomery with the eyes.
Oh my
well,
god!
We had a like I was saying, but we have a little. I love showing up for the vibe every day because I didn't know today. I knew P-Cunt was coming, but I didn't know Wendy was going to be here today. I didn't know we were going to have such a fun gathering. I'm going to wrap up the Soulful Horoscope readings with a Rock You Like a Horoscopes, and then we're going to come back and do some plugs and watch Wendy blink her eyes a couple more times at Bobby and find out where they're going to be getting down and getting horny tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. That was Rock You Like a Horoscope. Rock You Like a Horoscope. Rock You Like a Horoscope. That's right, we're having it, we're doing it. It's episode 283 of The Vibe. And at 2 minutes after 3, where I'm coming to you from the East Coast of the United States, that's a sure sign that we're officially into Overvibe. So with that, we're going to wrap up this episode of The Vibe. Wow. So much fun today. Yeah, I got new bells and whistles with the super chats. Let me make sure I got, I'm going to address all of these super chats that I got. I want to make sure I did. I think we got P-Cunt. Thank you, my friend P-Cunt, for being a guest here today and a bro. And always, for the last 2 weeks or more probably than I can even count, you've been in the chat with the first 2 chats. Very generous with your $2 super chats. Thank you, P-Cunt. Tell everybody your webpage again and your YouTube page and any last things you want to say, buddy.
Oh, you can catch me on YouTube with P-Cunt dash 420.
Right.
And I thank you for having me on, BF.
Well, thank you, P-Cunt. I think you're always like kicking me like some little articles. You're making some great WWE intros, and you're making some great wrestling matches. So I'll advise you again that about 3:30, he said he's going to be posting his latest WWE match that has to do with all the people in our universe. So if you want to see that and some of the cool matches that he puts together for all of us, you go to P-Cunt 420 right here on YouTube. P-Cunt, P-E-A-C-U-N-T, just like it says in that generous super chat. 420 right here on YouTube. And I want to thank Live Ween again. I'm going to go over these again real quick. Thank you for the 420. Thank you for my goal because yes, I tried something a little different out today. I'm try not to be so much of a guy like Aaron, but it was Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. So we whacked that goal. As long as we took a couple good chunks out of it, I appreciate it. So thank you, P-Cunt and Live Ween. And thank you, the Reverend Wild Bill, just because. And thank you, Popkey. And thank you, Live Ween, again for the 420. And thank you, P-Cunt, again for another 2 and being a bro. Thank you, My Los Angeles, for the 499. JFK Headchunk checks in late and says, your response to Donkey today shows your character. You're the real deal, Bobby. I guess you're okay. Well, thank you, JFK Headchunk. Thank you for the 5. And yes, we will acknowledge him one last time that look, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to get close to you like you people, man. You're real to me. I love and appreciate you all so much. I say it every day, and I do mean it. So thank you, P-Cunt. Wendy, the lovely Wendy. Where are you going to be later on today? You want to say some last words?
Yeah.
Where you going to be, mama?
I'm going to be doing a show with my honey Bobby Nipples. We're going to have a romantic time because I'm going to try and get Pineapple in there with us.
Oh God! Oh, the 3-way, Bobby Nick.
Threesome.
All right, and are you going to do that on Chucky Want Play?
Yes, and Banana Man and my Rumble channel.
That's right. Wendy has more channels than some people have sense, and so. Let me see. Yes, Chucky Want Play is the one I'm most familiar with. So that's the one I go to, Bobby Nick, the most. But you can normally see things co-streamed on Wendy's channel, Bobby Nick's channel. You can always find these guys out there whenever you turn your stuff on. If you're feeling generous today and you want to contribute to Wendy by way of PayPal, if it's easy for you, she goes by Wendy Pack 82, the number 82 at gmail.com. Wendy Pack 82 at gmail.com. And Wendy, tell everybody your Cash App.
$sign cat fun, not scat fun.
That's right. It's the $SCATFUN. CATFUN with a $sign in front of it. If you're on Cash App, thank you to lovely Wendy Pack for joining us today. Scott Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
What you got to say, buddy? I'm sorry that we didn't get to look in your hole today, buddy. So I got those stored away, and I know that you're going to double me up. So we'll try to get to them tomorrow. But last words, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, that's good. I don't want to overdo it on the. I don't want to. Gets everybody sick of the locales anyway. It's good to take a little break, probably.
I don't think so at all. We'll have to get some feedback on that. I told you in our chat, man, that I enjoy this. You know, this is kind of what we come on here for. We come on here to find interesting people and talk about them and be interesting. So I appreciate that, Scott. But it is Wednesday, buddy. You got anything going on later on after tonight that you want to talk about?
Yeah, today would be the Lunatic Lounge's members boner show.
Boner show.
Yes. At 9 o'clock Eastern time on the Bobby Nick channel at Bobby Nick 1978.
There you go.
And then Thursday will be back to No Filter, and I'm going to kind of cut mine close there because somebody's knocking on the door, and I need to go answer the door.
All right, my friend. Bye, Scott Fitzpatrick. Always appreciate the prop master coming in. Somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. So I'm going to put him backstage, and he's out of here. So now we talked to P-Cunt. We talked to Wendy. Now we're going to talk to Bobby Nick because at least we're going to talk about the ones that he...
yeah, put my juicy meat up.
Well, he's going to talk about the shows that he knows he's going to be doing, but there'll probably going to be plenty that he don't even know he's going to do. But Bob, tell us about the ones you know.
Well, I guess I got a few minutes to decide whether I'm going to go in the lounge or go with Wendy or not. I don't know.
Bobby, you know you look sexy. Oh God.
Oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. But if I do go in the lounge, that'll be at 3:30 p.m. today, and that's a little music video show that I do, guys, over on Rumble. So come check it out. One for the low price of $1, you can see your music video request on my show.
There you go.
Oh yeah, rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. It's running through the chat, I think. And then tonight at Bobby Nick 1978, The Boner Show, Lunatic Lounge. Yeah. And that's about it.
There you go. So there's the ones that he knows about. So you're likely, from what Wendy told you, she's going to capture Bobby, and they're going to do a little love stream after the show, and then you're going to get the Boner Show later on, and that's just the ones he knows about. But just turn on your phone or your computer, YouTube, and go live, and you'll probably see that Bobby Nick is there. Oh, Bobby Nipples. Oh, Bobby Nipples. Just heard that, Scott. Let me see. I hear there's a sexy after show on Rumble today. There you go. So go ahead, guys. Oh, wait a minute. I see a late super chat I must acknowledge coming in. So let me do that because we are officially in the over vibe. I want to thank everybody that helped contribute to my modest little fun goal today. I don't like putting out the bacon thing every day, but I do really rely on your money to keep being able to do this from my home and all. So it's Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. So thank you, Terry Nee. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting a request for you, Bobby Nick. I think this is kind of a request that I ended up getting because he says play Roundabout by Yes.
Oh, no, Terry Nee. That's a little later.
Little later, huh? There you go. That's a good Yes song. Thank you, Terry Nee. And like I said, thank you everybody for contributing to this show because it really helps me continue doing this as what I like to do for my life and my career and all. So I really appreciate it. So let's do this. I've got some last ones coming in. I want to make sure I got everything going. We have. Thank you, Terry, for that. Juggalette Jen says, whoop, whoop. Thanks for checking in, Juggalette Jen. Thank you for the 30.
That's Reverend Bill, Bobby Rand, I think.
What's that?
That said whoop, whoop.
Oh, was it? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I did. Shit. Thank you. I'm so used to seeing Jen go whoop, whoop, man. And she was in here earlier. There you go, Bob. Well, it's been over 3 hours, buddy, so I guess I'm about spent. Hey, could you do like my friend, the Reverend Bob Levy quote says, thank you, buddy. This show is being shown to you right now on YouTube. It's on my BF Live Rumble. It's on my Facebook, and it's on 2 of Wendy's channels.
Holy
so
shit.
If you could hook us up with a like, share, subscribe, that's absolutely free wherever you're at. It helps the algorithm and lets YouTube know that we are a worthy show to keep on their network. Wendy will be pressing her nipples against the camera like Midnight Express in a couple minutes. Terry Nee is, let's see, we're like kind of laughing and sad right there. Rumbleverse says Juggalette Jen. That's the real Juggalette Jen. You're calling this a career BF? I'm trying to do something different, Popke. After 33 years doing something different, I said, I want to do something different with my Monday through Friday, bro. So if I can make a little coin and kind of do this, then yeah, we'll call it having fun. Whoop, whoop, Reverend Wild Bill. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy, rubbing the nips. Well, there you go, folks. Well, I think we've done it sufficiently today. We had Wendy Pack. We had Scott. We had our friend Pecan joining us. This has been The Vibe. Stream show 283. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your Wednesday. I hope you have a great rest of your week, whether you join us or not, every day right here, Monday through Friday from 12 to 3 East. So for my friend and guest, Pecan, Bobby Nick, my co-host and friend, and our lovely guest, the Wendy Pack, I am BF saying peace and love, and we will see you the next time we see you, folks, right here on The Vibe. Have a great Wednesday. And it's just not bye. It's not bye, folks. It's just bye for now.
Oh, Bobby.
Bye for now.
Shake those buns.
Can't end the show. Can't ask for a better ending of a show than that, guys. Shake them buns, Bobby. Peace and love. And it's just not bye. It's bye for now. And we'll see you the next time we see you on The Vibe.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby. Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Terry Nee. I'll play a little bit of it for you, buddy. I'll see you guys backstage. Peace and love, guys. Hey, and one more time, rest in peace to our bro Donkey Kong, man. We only get one good ride on this planet, folks. So let's keep having fun and let's make the most of it. Love you, Donk. Later, y'all. Peace and love. Rest in peace, Donk.